What's the oldest age you would have sex with a female?
I don't feel comfortable answering.
It depends.
I mean,
I think it's
there's
a fair
lot
question.
I
think it's a fair question.
Dolly Parton can get it.
Yeah, my God.
And I'm just saying, maybe to do it just to do it, but Dolly Parton, who knows how old
is
she
Dolly
is?
Parton?
I don't know. Some of her body's probably
She's
20, but the other parts are probably like 70.
Some of her body is probably
You know what I'm saying? Some of that body is like just barely 18. The rest of it has been a very seasoned vet.
some of her body.
Yeah. Some of it's on the 4th Vietnam tour, and some of it's going on the first tour, dude. Yeah. You got some FNGs in there.
What part of her body is probably 20 years old?
You all know.
Let me know.
You all know.
She has got some beefs.
I think
Some sweater.
Some
think those things are
non-Italian
real.
beefs on her.
They've just stayed up her
There's
whole
no
life.
chance,
I
dude.
think so.
Unless
Sweater
she's
beefs.
truly gifted in the sense that no other woman is gifted on this earth.
No.
They gotta be fake.
Oh, dude. I thought they were widely known as being fake.
Yeah, I assume that.
They probably are fake.
definitely
but
Why are we so attracted to just people yelling at gas stations?
It's awesome, dude.
It is awesome. People that work at gas stations probably need a raise.
Oh, 100%.
100%. Yeah. Dude, like the shit they go through?
How many different packs of cigarettes do you have to know?
A lot.
That's what always freaks
lottery
me out.
tickets too.
Yeah, but they're just
Yeah.
like that one.
They're kind of numbered. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right, but still.
If anybody's scratching off lottery tickets in front of me in line at any point in a gas station,
Oh,
I want to give them a fucking reverse Julius Caesar right in the back. Dude.
Same.
Wow.
I agree. No, I
God,
agree
dude.
completely. It's
I'd
so
love to
selfish.
I'd love to get you in that
It
kidney.
is.
You know how selfish it is?
It is.
To be like, hey, you know, I know there's a line of people behind me. I don't value their time. I'm going to take my time. My time matters more than anybody else's here. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it does, but at the same time, you at least have to be considerate and be like, hey, I'll step aside. Go to the fucking little cooler with ice cream. Scratch away, re-enter line. I won $20. Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
That's not how most people are, or some people.
I know,
don't
but it's
think
just like
that.
why? I don't understand why that's universally, that's the way people are. It makes no sense to me.
Not me either.
Isn't it weird when you look at an addiction like that, though, and you're like, it's almost the same thing as drinking, where it's like you're going to a place, like let's say you're going to a bar to get drunk, you're probably getting in there and getting out of there if you're a fucking degenerate like anybody
Yeah.
else. Same thing with a lottery ticket. You're just going in,
Just doing your shit,
scratching it
going.
off as soon as you fucking can, and you're getting out of there. Like if you didn't win, you didn't win. You're fucking going as quick as you can. It's just such a weird
Yeah.
addiction compared to like anything else.
If you're scratching
Gambling and scratch offs and all that shit.
you're scratching your scratch off that quick, that's crazy.
You're Jonesing first
It's
scratch.
fucking weird. Yeah, you
Give me
really,
my-
you want to know your shit.
Scratcher.
It's the rush, right, though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of potentially winning
You just don't
thousands of
Right.
millions of dollars.
Because they have the thing on the bottom where you can just scratch off and scan it now.
Yeah.
But some people probably scan or do the fucking whole thing so they can play the game, actually.
Well, wouldn't you wanna?
That's what I do, yeah. But I would imagine most
Yeah.
people who are addicted,
Dude,
they
like,
play
what
that. They
what
play
about-
that.
Were you with us when we went to the corner pocket and those ladies were just
Yes,
dude, they
yes,
buy like
yes.
$100
Pull
of the
tabs?
pull tabs
Pull
and they're
tabs.
doing 4 at a time?
Pull tabs are crazy, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like
You have to be on a different.
Old people
you have to
love
be-
hearing the,
Yeah,
and they
it-
love pulling
it's-
those tabs
dude,
off.
It's that fucking adrenaline right before you pull it.
It's
I
like the
think.
tactile thing, like a feeling
Yeah.
slash healing.
It's
and you're
also
just
the
like,
sense of like they're thinking they're gonna hit the big one in that stack
Exactly.
if they keep playing.
yeah.
yeah.
They've hit money before, for sure. They definitely hit money. That's why
But
they
like
keep
the one
coming
time
back.
we were there, these ladies asked the waitress for a trash can. So they could just,
Yeah.
nope, throw them away. Right? Like just
At
toss
least,
them behind
at least
them.
they're considerate enough, and like they don't just leave it.
I don't
for
know
the
if they
wait-
even asked for a trash can or if the waitress just knew that they're going to need the
She
trash
says,
can.
"Open
Here
your
you
mouth."
Yeah.
So this guy wasn't scratching off tickets and he wasn't buying an ice cream.
No, he wasn't. I have no setup. I haven't seen the video. Brock has seen the video apparently.
Yeah.
But here we go.
Come back in, you know, fucking more, and y'all don't ask me for a damn thing more. Keep my hat. I don't want.
Come get your damn hat!
I'll take it back. I'm gonna get my motherfucking hat.
What the
That's
fuck?
not that's not his first encounter.
It's
No?
Kentucky or
What did he
Tennessee.
say?
No chance.
It's Kentucky or Tennessee.
What did he even
Let's
say?
let's turn it up a bit and we'll rewatch it here.
Ever come back in, you know, fucking more, and y'all don't ask me for a damn thing more. Keep my hat. I don't want.
Come get your damn hat!
I'll take it back. I'm gonna get my motherfucking hat.
I think it's a joke now.
Yeah, it is.
First time I watched it,
Yeah,
I was like, "Is this
it
real?"
is.
And I was like, "That's definitely a joke."
Yeah. He's
It's a scream at the end. For
How
me.
many people has this guy killed?
20. Nah, he's probably a sane guy.
You think he's okay?
I don't think he's murdering it.
Is he talking about getting a mower?
I still.
You don't ask me for
no
a
idea.
damn thing.
But what does he say before that? Something about a mower?
I don't know what
Truly.
you're hearing, sir. He's just acting disgraced.
Come back in your no fucking mower, and y'all don't.
You're not gonna come back in there anymore.
Damn, run the mower. Keep
Gotcha.
my hat. I don't want.
Come get your damn hat.
I'll take it back. I'm getting my motherfucking hat.
That's a fun dude. You don't run into many old people like that. I don't think.
He's got some energy. He's got some
yeah,
juice.
he's got some
Yeah.
pizzazz.
He's
man.
got the
I like
Austin Powers mojo.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine having mojo at that age, though? What about single dudes at that age that are just still?
Slanging that dick.
I was trying to keep it out and like I'm trying to be a good guy and not say it, but yeah, fucking and sucking.
Are you still okay,
Dude.
Are you still fucking and sucking at that age?
I don't know. It depends where you're
I
at,
don't
I
know.
guess. You meet nice ladies in the nursing home, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you think ladies want to suck dick at that point, though?
Jesus.
Gee, I think so. You don't lose
Why
your
not?
horniness, man.
Yeah, but like,
Bullshit.
hold on. But like, how
Do you
many
not?
women
Yeah,
do you think?
lady? Well, a lot of. I mean, for sure, men and women do. Like men just lose
Right.
testosterone, and women
Right.
you
But when
lose the
you're-
mojo, baby.
Believe
Sucked
me.
100 million dicks in my day. I don't need to suck
Jesus
one more.
Christ.
Right, but if you're at some point when you're really fucking horny, like they're gonna get a point where they're at their peak and they're like, I want to, suck on something.
Yeah, but do
Yeah.
girls even enjoy sucking dick?
That's
I
what
think
I was
some
just
do.
gonna
I think
say
some
that.
do.
Like I was just gonna say like.
Do
well,
guys enjoy eating vagina?
It's true.
Same thing.
It's the
do
same
you?
thing. But at the
I
same
know
time,
I do. Ha!
And we're off with this
Oh,
one.
we're
dude.
off and running.
At the same time, though, like, if you're 90, do you enjoy sucking dick?
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
Your neck's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Your jaw's gonna hurt.
There's
think you
probably
just-
a 90-year-old out there that was like listening to WAP though, and she's like,
This pussy still gets
Wow.
wet as
Oh,
wet
wow,
ass.
wow.
But I think you can just.
Wow.
I
The
think at
moisture has never been it's never been described in such a way.
But
The
I think
lemon.
I think at 90.
I need a Salisbury steak.
I think at 90 you just put your dentures in and eat a corn on the cob and have the same.
Dude, yeah.
The same thing.
Or you take your dentures out and suck.
That's one thing.
penis.
Hey! Gumming and slumming, baby. Hell yeah. No,
Yeah.
dude. I just imagine, and I don't want to say this is 100% fact because I don't know the people who do, but I imagine there is people of, like, I want to say our age, but of normal age who are just running around nursing homes fucking people.
Oh my god.
Guarantee it.
Like just randoms walking in and say, hey, let's fuck.
No, I think it's
No,
just
you're
like
talking about workers.
Mrs. Johnson could really fucking get it this week.
You're talking to a worker.
Yeah, and then you're like mopping and you're squeezing the mop and you're getting the juice out of it.
Oh, God, bro.
And you're doing it, and she's like, well, hello there, young man. You look very handsome today.
It is true if like old people have this like weird way of like describing you as
Old
like,
people
handsome.
flirt way better than young people.
Exactly. They do. They
Why-
do.
why? 'Cause
And
they've
also
been-
like
Because they're so upfront with it.
Yeah.
And
They're
it's
old
such
enough to like, I
it's
don't give a
such an
fuck.
old timey move where it was like back then where it's like getting married or not. Like
Okay.
you're either together or you're not fucking
Right.
together. And like I don't know if that's a bit that's probably changed in the last 30 years, not just like the last 10 years, but
Right.
like I'm just saying with older generation, it's
Yeah.
dinner and a movie, and it's like nah, I'm gonna Snapchat this girl,
Right.
and I'm gonna give her a 1 second view because it's a real tease situation.
I
just-
like the tease.
What's weird to me is that they're so like their scale of attractiveness is very wide as opposed to like maybe our generation. Whereas like we see a baddie and we're like, holy shit, she's fucking hot.
Yeah.
But like we see like a normal girl and we're like, yeah,
Yeah.
she's normal. But if they see like a normal person, they'll be like, well, aren't you a good looking young fella right there? You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Like old women, they're like 80 or plus.
Yeah.
They'll like compliment me for being attractive.
But you're
and I'm
hot
a
as fuck.
fucking Joe Schmo, like
No,
six,
you're not.
you know what I mean?
Fucking
Exactly.
moron.
Exactly. Exactly. 100%. 100% agree. But like,
Agree.
and so I'm
He
saying like
agrees.
their
with it.
spectrum is fucking so
Yeah.
wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're just like, yeah, I'll fucking.
I just picture like a not an employee going and fucking in the nursing home, but like, could you imagine a random guy walking in? He's a regular, right? And the
They just
nursing
allow
home.
them to go in there and sling
Yeah.
some dick.
Well, no, the nursing home employees are like,
The CDS comes in and they just take over the building. The certified dick slingers dick down the whole fucking building.
You can sling.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like
Everybody in block B needs dick down right now.
Yeah. Every Karen's walking in to
Yeah.
block D.
Phyllis.
You got every Phyllis, Margaret, and Patricia ready to get it.
Phyllis.
But no, like, could you imagine? Could you imagine just a random person walking in there and being like, the employees are like, over the radio, we got to get the guy out of there. He just goes around and fucks everybody. He just comes in here every week, just fucks everybody. Get him out of here.
Honestly, it's
Or what
good
if,
for their
like-
health. No, I'm serious.
It is. You need a little suck in, a little
Mr.
licking.
Washington's being such a douche this week. Someone's got to milk him. That's what I'm imagining. Someone's got to do the job. Someone's got to keep the Tigers at bay.
Let's keep these guys milked.
Yeah,
man.
keep those guys at bay. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my god. It's fucking hilarious how we watch this video of an old guy in a gas station and we go straight to who's slinging dick in a fucking nursing home. You know what I mean? That's
Well, I'm
awesome.
just saying, there's got to be some weird, like, 40-year-old who's like, I can get down with these old ladies and really
I would
sling.
think.
100%.
I bet there's an 18-year-old that wants to get down with someone.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like
Everybody has their
some
own
weird
fetishes.
fucking kink, man. Yeah,
yeah.
that's hot. That's me, pretty much. No, I
You like
can't.
old women.
No, that was a joke.
No.
So
It's
like
something
you're
to
like
throw
you're
in.
like yo like Margaret, get over here.
But if
If she's
Phyllis
hot,
got
if
good
she's hot.
neck, you can really get it.
Dude, anyone who's taking their teeth out, bro,
Jesus
put them in,
Christ.
put my dick in their mouth. Dude, no.
Brad
Yeah.
can take an adult diaper off in less than a second.
yeah.
Dude,
Gumming and
Hot.
slumming, baby.
Are you
let me
diving
put that
deep in there?
your
Steve?
sodium chloride here real quick.
Seltzer water.
Oh
and shit
yeah,
like
seltzer
that?
water. That's
Do you have any polydent in your place?
why. Yes, I do.
How am I supposed to go
Open
up
up.
these stairs? There's no.
Elevator.
Can you help me?
Dude.
I'm ready.
Brock, how do I turn on the fire stick? Is what she's also going to ask you.
What is that? Dude, I would be like, honey, you don't need one.
She would ask you what Wi-Fi was, though, and you'd be like, I'm going to smother you in your sleep.
Yeah, it might be time to kill him off at that point.
Whoa,
That's a
dude.
joke.
They're wise and beyond their years,
What's,
you know.
what's your guys' limit? Like, what's the oldest age you would have sex with a female?
I don't feel comfortable answering that.
Depends.
I mean, there's
I think it's a
there's
fair
lot
question.
of a lot of
I think it's a fair question.
Dolly Parton can get it.
Yeah, my God.
And I'm just saying,
I
maybe to
respect
do
it.
it just to do it, but Dolly Parton, who knows
How
how
old is
she
Dolly
is.
Parton?
I don't know. Some of her body's probably
She's
20, but the other parts are probably like 70.
Some of her body is
You know what I'm saying? Some of that body is like just barely 18. The rest of it has been a very seasoned vet.
some of her body.
Yeah. Some of it's on the 4th Vietnam tour, and some of it's going on the first tour, dude. Yeah. You got some FNGs in there.
What part of her body's probably 20 years old?
you all
Let me
know.
know. Let me know.
You all
Dude,
know.
She has got some beefs.
I think
Some sweater.
I don't-
Some
think those things
non-Italian
real.
beefs on her.
they've just stayed up her
There's
whole
no
life.
chance,
I
dude.
think so.
Unless
Sweater
she's
beefs.
truly gifted in the sense that no other woman is gifted on this earth.
No, she's
They gotta be fake.
Oh, dude, I thought they were widely known as being fake.
Yeah, I assume that.
They probably are fake.
definitely
but
But like her face, like she has a pretty face, but her face has definitely had some what
There-
seems to be work done.
there's a local.
She's working 9 to 5.
I'll tell you what's not barely 18 on her body
Uh-oh.
is that hair.
Oh yeah.
That hair is not that's seen
It's
as
not
second
18.
round of Vietnam.
Old ladies that wear wigs are kind of scary.
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah, because there's women out there. There's older women out there. Like I think just people in general. Once you get older, your hair just starts to go a little bit.
Yeah.
Might get thinner, might get a little bit more brittle. And there's a lot of old ladies that just cut their hair short. And I think that's the reason why. But also just management in general. But there's a lot of
Right.
older ladies out there who just don't let it go and they just have extensions and old lady hair. And I'm not knocking it, but it's just like,
Oh yeah.
I've never
It's
noticed
just
it
like
before, I
everything
guess.
else.
oh, I've definitely noticed it. There's not a lot, but it's definitely like a certain type of older woman.
Dude,
You
you
can-
you just have to have money, dude. Like for
Yeah.
instance, I don't mean to get political at all, but I had no idea Nancy Pelosi was 80 years old.
I
thought she was like in her 60s.
I didn't
So
either.
she's
Bad, dude.
80
She get it,
years
bro.
old.
Like, legit. She
And,
come
like-
up to me, bro. She get it. For real,
Like,
though.
you know, she's like
No, I
one of
get
the only 80-year-olds that I know that has like long hair.
Yeah.
Every other 80-year-old's got like
Yeah.
short hair. It's white,
Right.
like it's like
That's
curly.
why she's got to
you know?
go into the salon during mass times, not wearing a mat. No, I'm just kidding.
But I'm not even trying to get political at all. But like just purely by her physical appearance,
Nah.
like it's just that's
A lot of people are
she's
going to want
a
to talk trash.
Exception.
Yeah, I say
Good
we
for
all
you,
get a
Nancy
turn at
Pelosi.
her, then the guillotine. After
We all get a turn at her.
No, that was a joke.
Okay.
I don't want to.
going
I
nutty.
don't want
on
to talk about somebody else's podcast, but when Tim Dillon talks about Nancy Pelosi,
Oh, dude,
holy shit, dude.
I haven't
the
heard it.
goat.
He's just like
He's the
she's
goat.
she's the most evil woman in this entire world. She's the devil. And he's how he's all just it's all
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Well, that's what's
It's all
crazy. Is like
fun, and-
I don't even want to get into that, but like what's crazy is like people think the president and this and that have so much power, and it's like,
They
dude,
don't.
it's the people like fucking Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell and like Jared Kushner making weird backdoor
is he-
moves.
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's
he
those
has so much-
people who shouldn't have that much influence that really have the influence in the world.
I'm so
Well, it's like
sorry
the,
that I brought
the
up
Senate
Nancy
minority
Pelosi.
and
I
the
shouldn't have.
Senate minority or like the Speaker of the House
Politics.
is what
Yeah.
when Nancy is, and then
That's all I'm saying though. It's
McConnell,
crazy
like,
to
how
me
much
that like
power they have is crazy.
yeah, it's crazy to me though is like the view of like, oh, this person has so much power, the
Yeah.
president. It's like, no, this person is pretty
Yeah.
much in the back pocket of 50 fucking senators or
Yeah.
whatever it is. But anyway,
Is Mitch McConnell too turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
dude, yeah. Like I said, and I'll say it again, he could be in the clearance fruit basket at a supermarket.
For
You're
being
wrong,
so
dude.
bruised.
Yes.
Dude, how fucking old is he? He's got to be over 80.
78. He's younger than Nancy Pelosi. I swear to God. Look it up.
What's crazy? He got reelected this year.
I know.
Isn't that nuts?
But and that girl had like a record amount of fundraising for her campaign
yeah.
too. I don't know, but Nancy
cares?
Pelosi,
I'm so sorry. I
she
didn't
keeps
mean
it
to get
tight,
on a-
bro. That's one thing she does.
I
She
didn't
keeps
mean
it
to get
tight.
on a
That's how she
political
keeps
tangent.
Nancy Pelosi's got a
keeps
tight
it
cut
tight.
on her. That's a nice cut. That's a nice cut, G.
Whoa, I was talking about her hair like getting tight.
That's
here,
what I said.
And then you went cunt.
I said,
Why?
"Why, dude? Toy like
Whoa,
You
I did
said
not.
a tight cunt.
I did not.
He did
What
not
did he
say
say? What did he
cunt.
say? What did he say?
He did not say the C word.
What'd you say?
He said she's got a tight
I said cut.
cut. So he was talking about hair. You brought it to the cunt.
Mm-hmm.
You motherfucker.
This is a
Damn.
very bad angle, but
A lot cooler if you would have said cunt though.
That's twice you said it.
It's hard to see, but his hands are purple
So
from slipping in the shower.
he bruises bad, dude.
Well,
You ever seen the Family Guy episode where Herbert says, "Let me pinch myself to see if I'm dreaming"?
Dude.
And he pinches himself and his whole arm turns purple. It's like,
Yeah.
hot damn, it's real.
but it's the type of guy that you would literally throw a paper airplane at and it actually cut him.
Yeah, I know for real,
Like no joke.
dude. He literally
His
reminds
dusty
me,
ass skin, dude.
Yeah,
He couldn't go out in the rain.
he reminds me of Emperor Palpatine. Dude.
And he
Like,
he
Yeah.
does. And what's crazy is he's making like decisions that directly affect our lives.
and he has been for years.
That was a good zoom in, but we lost it for a sec.
That's weird, bro. That's weird.
with his hands.
He's
But
turning
why
into
is
a
that?
rock.
Like seriously, you probably know.
He's a troll.
turning into
He's a troll.
Yeah.
Sunlight.
Dude,
no,
also-
but seriously, why
Sunlight
is
gets
that?
him.
Is it just
No,
old age?
his lips are the same way though.
I mean, it's definitely old age.
His lips are purple.
Let's
When you
just flip the other side, just so we're not a little bit, off base here. Pete Buttigieg, he looks like a literal leprechaun. He
from
looks
South
like a
Bend.
leprechaun that is
He is from South
actually
Bend.
of human real size.
Look at this fucking guy, dude.
That's fucking weird. Like, why don't we have term limits?
Where's
for
the crease in
everything?
his lip that's supposed to be there?
It left, bro.
Why
don't
does
we
his
have
top
term
lip look like
limits?
melted butter?
He does. Dude, what the fuck? Yeah.
And his lips are black. Looks
That's
like he just
weird,
ate prunes.
bro. That's weird. How does he get reelected? Why don't we have term limits? And how does he get reelected?
I don't know, dude. Who cares? It sucks.
What do you mean? I think that's one of the most important things. We need term limits on senators.
You don't want 80-year-olds running the country?
No,
It's just
not
because
like that.
it's just because we have such an older demographic right now living in this country.
I know,
It's the only reason
right.
why.
true.
But I don't even care if they're 80 years old. But you shouldn't be in the Senate seat for that long.
Yeah.
That just seems like that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't at all.
Dude, as somebody that's taken care of many old people,
I don't disagree, but like, what about people that are old that are still at the top of their field?
it's
Like,
absolutely true.
There's Warren
No, no,
Buffett,
no.
Nick Saban.
But that's-
There's still these old people who are still very coherent and good at their fucking careers.
That's what term limits does. It doesn't matter how old you are. It's a matter of how long you can stay in that position. And
Yeah,
get
but you know what I
comforted.
mean? It's like, it's to getting to that point. Like, how are you ever going to be that good if you don't have the
No,
time?
you're right. You're right.
I understand both sides of it, to where it's like, you obviously don't want all these people from the exact same demographic
Yes.
running the country, because you're only getting one
Right.
viewpoint. But then again, it's like, I don't know how you make it more. You can't make it more fair. Like, it's fairness is so insane to say. It's like, why is there not term limits? It's like, they're literally elected officials. Like, the people elected them.
Yeah.
So I don't love it, but it's like, it is what it is. That's what
Isn't
happened.
exactly what you said. It's scary to say, like, you have that long to get that good at it. So you're
Yeah.
that good to get at getting reelected, and you can do whatever the fuck you want. Because
Yeah.
obviously he can do whatever the fuck he want with this fucking stimulus bill he just did and denied
Yeah.
that vote on. So he's been in office so long. He's so good at getting reelected. We need term limits for that. But, like, yeah.
But also,
That's what's crazy to me.
he's 78 years old. Doesn't he realize, like, hey, I'm about to fucking die? Or,
That's
like,
what I don't-
I'm about to, like, peace
That's
out.
what I don't like
So
about any of these
he can
guys.
do whatever he wants.
If you're in politics in your 70s and 80s, you have a big ego.
Hmm.
You have
like
to.
power.
Dude, if you
100%.
can't ride off into the sunset in your 70s and even 80s, you have a problem. Just like, literally, like, this
Why
is...
wouldn't you want to retire?
That,
Yeah.
You have the last probably 20% of your life at max. At
even that.
fucking max. You might
Not
live
even
until
that.
you're 100. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying at the max. You
Not
might live
even
until
that,
you're
dude.
100.
But it's highly unlikely that they live.
But I'm
until
just
they're
saying,
100.
even then, like,
it's
you spend the last 20% of your life stressing over this fucking
I would
country
say
that you're. I don't know.
I would
It's weird.
I would honestly go to like 12%, 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, because you know how not likely it is to live till you're 100 years old.
Well, you have to think, if the median age is 80 years old, half the people live over that, half the people live under that. So
Right.
there's got to be a decent amount of centenarians and people in this world. Not
Obviously,
a ton,
right, but if you're-
not a
yeah.
ton, but there's got to be a lot.
And if you're a
Obviously.
senator, you're going to live over that because you have more money and more
Yeah.
access to health care, and you're going to be
Right.
going over.
But dude, I don't think you realize how old 100 is.
Oh,
It's crazy.
yeah,
Dude,
It's
it's
crazy.
crazy. Your body literally starts to break down after like you're like 50.
Yeah.
So like to live another 50 years after that is crazy.
It's
And like
it's
to
crazy.
not like could you imagine all the drugs, all the sex, all the crazy shit they've done to their bodies?
All
Like-
the sex, all the drugs, with all the
didn't
sex we
wanna
want to
have,
have with
but
women,
we
what we
had.
have to
exactly.
all do to what
Exactly.
you guys do.
Exactly. So like
and we'll do it all over again.
Yeah.
We'll do it again and
And
again.
we do it again and again.
so like you know how likely it is that like they're just gonna get cancer and fucking die. Like I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think
Or a
that-
paper airplane comes by them real close and they
Yeah.
fucking get sliced
exactly.
to death.
If you're
Slice in
that
their
brittle,
neck.
then you're
Yeah.
not gonna live to your 100. I'm sorry. I think that which is why I don't get that they're working. I
This
just
has
really don't get it.
nothing, absolutely nothing to do with this. When I was working at my old job, I had a manager. She told me he worked blah blah blah, 12 different connections. He worked blah blah blah, knows someone who worked for an excavating company.
okay.
And they were trying to get this giant boulder like out of this property. Like literally it was halfway buried into the ground, like 4 feet, like a huge fucking rock. A foot of it was exposed and they tried to get it and then they realized, so they had to go. And so this excavating company, they couldn't get it out and they were fucking trying to wedge the rock out, like get a wedge underneath it, like whether it was metal or wood or whatever the fuck it was. They were just trying to
blow it up.
get a wedge under it just to at least get the backhoe and get all the shit and try to get more space. And the dude slips and falls into the hole. Rock falls.
Dead.
Human tube of toothpaste.
Dead.
His bottom half is smushed to pieces.
Oh, I'm sure.
No, R.I.P. to this gentleman. R.I.P. to this gentleman. He has a real family out there. If they're listening to
Right.
this, I'm so sorry.
A human tube of toothpaste. Come on, dog.
Maybe I should have worded it a little bit differently.
I think it was
It was a
fun.
little rough. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's probably not as bad as the jokes you made about the
Not
guy in
true.
the factory.
Not true.
Not true.
And so,
Dude, that's funny.
So
though. That's
hold on. So
human
he
tube of toothpaste is funny, bro.
you got to look at the other way, Devil's advocate. So anyway,
So
this
he
guy
gets-
crushed. Take him to the hospital. He's-
why?
He's alive.
Oh my god.
He is still living.
What?
Dude, and they somehow, like he's in the hospital, somehow not double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon because his legs,
Hella ass.
yeah, because his legs could fit underneath a door.
Like
And-
an octopus.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. If you're out there, if you're in heaven watching this, you'd have a probably good life.
Oh, damn. So he died.
Well, that's the bad part of the story. Is he was living, And he was like, wow, life's going to be crazy. And his whole family's like, ooh, yeah, this is going to be a crazy one. Dude dies like 12 minutes later.
That makes sense.
And that's just an exaggeration. It could have been a half hour later, an hour later, but boop, dead.
Right.
So life's pretty fickle in this world.
Very.
And you never know when you're going to live to 100 or get crushed by a rock is what I'm saying. So if you live to 100, you're definitely lucky, but it's not impossible, especially with the generation we're living in with a lot of anti-aging things that they're actually starting to break through with and learn, and stem cells this, stem cells that, this and that, and this fucking, what's the fucking, they're not enzymes. What are those proteins that people are putting on their faces, these hot Hollywood women?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't heard of that.
It's not amino acids. It's something crazy.
Sperm.
Peptids?
Peptides. Yeah. So it's shit like that where it's like,
Sorry,
dude,
peptids.
I wouldn't be surprised if like even in our generation, if there was like, I don't know, any type of medical breakthrough, like I don't think living until 85 on average, 90 on average is out of the ordinary. If we're already living until 80, I think there could be a great
Do you want to live that long though?
I mean, if there's a big breakthrough, I think your quality of life at a later age could start to get better.
If there is, but like as of right now, I don't
No
want to live
chance,
that
bro.
old.
I don't.
But like, hold on. What if you retire and it's like you're 62 and when you retire, you're saying you don't want to guarantee another 20 years of just being able to do whatever the fuck you
what
want?
I'm saying
But
is like
can you guarantee that with your age?
No, obviously there's no guarantees in life at all. But like I'm just saying, like if Blake says like if the if you're gonna live to if the national median is gonna be
Even 80's good.
Let's increase.
Even
Let's
80's pretty good.
Let's
80 is
increase it
crazy.
to let's say there's some type of crazy breakthrough. Let's say it's 88 now.
Yeah.
So you're most likely gonna live to 88. You could it could be 86 and you get a fucking heart attack and die.
Yeah.
But also you could live until you're 98. You know what I mean? You just don't know. It's like you wouldn't want to guarantee you have another. Okay, obviously no guarantee, but you wouldn't want to have a high likelihood of living another 25 years after retirement and being able to literally just do whatever you want.
Yeah,
At
but
no time of day.
Wouldn't you kind of rather know how many days you were going to live the rest of your life, though?
100%. I would love to know when I die.
Me too.
What?
I think
yeah,
I would like
love to know when I die.
Even if it
thanks.
was like 38, I'd be super
my
sad, but I'm
God.
just like, we got to do something crazy.
Right, because if you know you're gonna die at 38, you're gonna
Yeah.
go do the shit you want to fucking do.
Yeah. And
'Cause
that's
you have a
it's
time
kinda,
limit. You're gonna.
But
I'm
it is
gonna go
kind of
die
sad
here.
to say because like, what's the difference?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the difference in doing that? Like, why aren't you doing that even if you're living until 80?
I think because the chances of you living past 38 is very, very high,
Yeah.
and you want to get your best life you can. And you want to work for that past 38.
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason.
I'm just saying.
I didn't
like,
mean to like ruin it.
No.
No.
I'm just saying, knowing how many days, I think, like I said, even if you was like, dude, you got 16 more years, like that would
Yeah.
be fucking rough to know, probably for a week, and you're like,
Right.
got to do something. Like you're literally marking off your calendar like
Yeah.
a fucking jail stint at that point. You're like,
Exactly.
I got fucking 9,000 days left.
But it's
I have
like
a question.
live like you're dying, dude.
Yeah. I
That's
have a
what's
question.
awesome about that.
86 400 seconds in the day. You got to turn it all around before you throw it all away. Ayo.
It's the first time ever in the Stoop Sitters podcast.
Document it.
Document that.
In this theoretical world, you're guaranteed to die at that point. Like for a fact,
Yeah, let's say it is guaranteed.
100% that you are dying.
Let's
in
say
16 years.
the no butterfly effect bullshit, no Ashton Kutcher, nothing happens, no that 70
Okay.
show.
Yeah.
You're just dying.
Because like in my stance is if you know for a fact you're going to die at 38 and you're 24, 23 right now, what happens if you do something crazy because you're trying to live it up and then you die even more prematurely?
But what if
That's
it,
my
but-
thing. But like if I'm obviously if you're guaranteed
Yeah.
to die at 38,
Right. That's the thing.
obviously I do whatever the fuck I wanted.
Yes.
Quit work, quit do anything I wanted.
And
You know what I mean?
You're more apt to take chances. You're more apt to do
Absolutely.
shit.
Absolutely. 100%.
But like you said, you should honestly probably live your life that way anyways.
Yeah.
Because
agree.
you don't know.
Yeah.
You have one life to live anyways. That's how people should look at it.
Yeah.
Most
Which
is
people
precisely-
don't look at it, and I don't look at it like
No,
like,
I don't
No
either.
one does. Like
No.
it's so hard to.
Well, dude, when you're in the bullshit of life, literally the only thing you're looking forward to is like next day off.
Yes.
What the fuck's the
Yeah,
next day?
Yes.
that's
And
so
what am I? I'm
disappointing.
getting to the end of the shift, and then I'm getting into bed, and then I'm getting to the end of the week. Like,
Yes.
getting to the end of the day, getting to the end of the week, getting to the end of the day, getting to the end of the week.
You know how
5 straight times.
You know how happy I was that today was Friday and that we
Yeah.
got to do this?
Yeah.
So happy.
Yeah.
So excited.
That's the thing. We went and played basketball,
right.
and people were talking like, "How'd you start doing this podcast? Like, how'd you start doing that?" I was like, "Dude, honestly, like, anyone can start doing it, but the hard
Right.
thing is to start doing it, and it gives us something to look forward to.
Right.
A lot of people don't have something to look forward to
Exactly.
on a Friday. Like they look forward to their day off,
Yeah.
but we look forward to do something that we can pull out, and then actually, and a lot
I
of
hate
people
all of
watch.
you guys, but I like it.
Right. I love you guys, but like we put it out, and some people watch, but it's something we get to do every Friday and get to look forward to.
Exactly.
A lot of people don't like that, but a lot of people have a thought of doing a podcast and just don't do it.
Yeah.
For some reason, and then like I don't
I think you
understand, but
should
we
just
were in
do
that
it.
boat for you because we wanted.
We
to do
were in
this
that boat for
We wanted to
years.
do this for 2 years.
Yeah.
We just wouldn't do it. Like it's so fucking weird to think about that, man.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
like just do what you want to do because you have one life.
Yeah.
And, like,
It is somewhat humbling to have like people ask you like why.
Yes,
But it's
man.
like it's
Yes.
just fun. Like it's just
It's
it is what
fun.
it is.
It's enjoyable.
And the way that I look at it, like if we weren't doing this, we were hanging out every weekend anyways and just
Doing the
talking
same shit.
anyways.
We were doing what
Shooting
we're
the
doing
shit.
now.
Now it's
every
just
weekend.
formatted and documented. So
Yep.
it's just weird.
I agree.
It's
It really
crazy.
is.
And like obviously there was a couple weekends where we were like, nothing to do. Yeah, I have something better to do. Like, man, maybe we won't fucking do it or whatever. But yeah, this gives us, I don't want to say a purpose, but it gives us a little bit more of a reason to look forward
Yeah.
to you know, this and that and the other. And like I was saying, like people that are like, you're young, I think you should work your ass off.
You're a
while
handsome
you're
young,
Young
man.
No,
How
I think,
handsome.
I think
Very handsome,
Like strapping.
strapping young men here.
wow.
Sorry.
A lot of honey dickers around.
Go on, go
Honey
on.
potters around here. No,
A lot of
I
medium
agree.
dicks in the room.
I agree. You just enjoy your time off. Don't work sucks for everybody. Nobody likes to go to work.
It is. Yeah.
It sucks, dude.
gives
know?
gives us something to do and look forward
yeah.
to.
I do. I think a purpose is a good word.
And we do it again and again.
Mhm.
Do it
God's
again and again.
purpose.
And we do it again and again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think God put us here. I
Yeah?
know God put you here.
I don't know what for.
I know that.
I don't know what for sometimes.
Dude,
I was just
honestly, I think it was-
looking. I was waiting for them to say who.
I think he put you here to make people laugh, man.
I don't think so.
I really do. I really
think he's
do.
like, I'm gonna put the one guy on this earth who doesn't like anything.
but I know he put that one guy on the earth who pretends he don't like anything. But if you look past that kind of rough exterior, and you look and you kind of dig past that,
I think
I
God,
really do. No, like seriously, like can I be real? Like you really do care, bro. Like I'm not even gonna lie. You care about things.
Brock's
you
a
care
liar,
about people.
Are you
You ain't got. You
Brock
can be
is
shy.
a
Hey,
thick
Blake.
liar, dude.
Blake, you can be shy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But you have a care in your body, and you have a way to think. You have a way to think about things, bro, and that's what I admire. And I admire that about you, and I look up to you about that. You have a way of thinking. You care about people, and you care about things, bro.
I don't know.
I don't want to be like weird about it, bro. But like that's what
stage
I'm
is
saying.
past.
Like we can say you don't have a purpose, but you do have that purpose. You make people laugh.
Everybody has a purpose.
You have a different way of thinking,
Dude,
and you
I
think, oh,
think God
what if a person's
created your,
person was a doormat? What if like
They
that's
have a
their
purpose?
that's their purpose?
Jesus
They have a purpose
Christ,
then.
dude. Jesus fucking.
I'm
Christ.
playing devil's advocate here.
No,
Yeah,
I
he's
have
playing
to.
devil's
I have to.
advocate.
I have
But the
to.
thing is,
Someone
though,
died. He didn't have a good life. He was a dick in the end. So in his next life, he was a doormat.
He
is
got
what
crushed
you're
by a
saying.
rock at the end.
Jesus fucking
Human tube
Christ,
toothpaste.
bro.
I think God created your curated your TikTok for you page.
I think that's true.
He did.
I think God
hand
did that
selected,
He did.
Oh.
or maybe just like misselected.
For you. Yeah.
You put that on
It
yourself.
was like a bad algorithm.
Your For You page is on you.
Oh, for sure.
It is.
Can I show you guys these TikToks already? I've been dying
Yeah,
to.
let's go.
So if you're a fan of the podcast, you know how much of a fan we are of Will Vicky.
Love her.
She's fun. She's having a good time. She's killing it on TikTok.
We'd marry her if we had the chance.
I wouldn't. I can't stand
I'd
her.
hang out with her.
and we do it again and again.
And we do it again and again. So yeah, these are Will Vicky. They're fun. They're not by Will Vicky, and you'll see.
At least she has a shower cap.
Which one are we?
I'm at 7-Eleven. Y'all want some?
Hey, Hood. Did anybody hear of Shouting Lounge? Y'all don't know what a Shouting Lounge is?
So he's fun.
Yeah,
these
shout
are
out. Yeah.
these are all from him. I just found him
Okay.
yesterday. They're all
Yeah.
from him. This one's fun.
Yeah.
She's
Get
fun.
paid today is no cap. You get $111.
Hey, Hood. Y'all ain't never heard of no $11,700. Y'all ain't never heard of no $11,700. God damn.
I'm gonna play this one again. This one's funny.
11-7 HUD.
No
Hey,
cap.
Hood.
You get $111.
Hey, Hood. Y'all ain't never heard of no $11,700. Y'all ain't never heard of no
What do you think that is?
$11,700.
Is that 1,100?
God
Is that
damn.
$1,170?
It's $1,107. I think it's $1,107.
$111.7.
Let's figure it out.
Get paid today is no cap. You get $111.
Hey, Hood. Y'all ain't never heard of no $11,700. Y'all ain't never heard of no
Honestly,
$11,700.
you get more mind fucked when you try to think of what number she's actually trying to talk about because you're like,
Yeah.
I think she's talking about. I think she's talking about
$111.7.
$1,107.
That's what I.
I thought it was $1,700 for some reason.
$1,107.
$1,107.
$111.7 is what
Yeah,
she said.
she said $111.11.
$111.7.
How does that doesn't make any sense, bro?
You get this exact amount, $128 is what you're entitled
That's why you
to.
gotta ask the Hood. Hey, Hood.
This one's good as well.
All right.
This was her Christmas special.
Okay.
The shit. Y'all see the motherfucking cream tree, man, cream.
Hey, Hood. Y'all ain't never heard of no criminal tree, man, criminal. No criminal tree, man, criminal.
Shout out YSA Boots, bro. Yeah, that dude's funny.
That is
Dude,
funny.
he has 20 of those.
Dude.
He's so
It
funny.
looked like his recent TikTok is just whoa Vicky
Bro.
just asking Yo Hood.
Do you guys want one more? I got one
Sure,
more
let's
of them
do
for
it,
you.
yeah.
$111.7.
Dude,
I've watched them so many times, and I'm so addicted to him.
dude, he's.
I got.
But I think it's so funny that he like obviously looks at it and is like, okay, this bitch,
Yeah.
and she's just she's so Atlanta.
Oh,
But she uses it as a viral bullshit to get
Yeah.
famous and make a ton of money. And like, I'm sure she talks like that. I just think it's hilarious.
Dude,
They
the
fucking
one
roast
thing
her.
that she said in the $1,100, she says,
$111.7.
"Did you listen to the way she
111.7.
says cap? No cap,
Yeah.
no cap."
Okay, everything is like very simplified.
This one's funny as well.
What's up, y'all? This is how I make my veggie vegetarian breakfast.
Hey, Hood. Y'all ever heard of a veggie vegetarian breakfast?
That's insane.
Dude, my point.
My vegetarian.
Okay, so I want to say.
Give me that one more time. Cody, say what you got to say, and then give me that one
I
more
want to say
time.
is, doesn't she not know that she can record it again?
It's insane, right? It's insane.
She can say that wasn't good and chalk it up to an L.
I think that's her best take, bro. I think that's her best take.
What if it was, dude?
I do. Hey, Hood.
Hey,
Hey, Hood.
look at his eyes when he does it too.
Dude, I think the 7-Eleven one's the funniest one. That
Hey, Hood,
of
part
his
15.
Dude, he has 20 parts of these. Dude, it's so insane.
What's up, y'all? This is how I make my veggie vegetarian breakfast.
Hey, Hood. Y'all ever heard of a veggie vegetarian breakfast?
You think you would get YSA
Oh my
Boots on the
God.
podcast?
Dude, I'd love to, man.
He's
Go
funny,
follow
dude.
him and
He
comment.
is funny, dude.
Get on the pod,
What's
man.
the-
That dude's
where's he
funny
from?
as fuck.
New Orleans?
Has
I don't
something.
know, dude. He's just funny.
Something like that.
This
Somewhere
one-
south for sure, but
I just want to talk about him for a second because the way that he says "Hey, Hood" in this one is so. To me, it's one of the funniest parts of the whole video.
I'm at 7-Eleven. Y'all want some?
Hey, Hood. Did anybody hear a shouting loud? Y'all don't know what a shouting loud
Jesus.
why I say Boots, man? Go spam his comments. Get him on the pod, man. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh wow, dude, that's funny.
Y'all never heard of a Shamalem?
Wow.
It's even more funny to me because we've talked about the way she says
Yeah,
seven on this podcast.
exactly.
Seven.
Yeah.
As soon like somebody at work showed me this and I'm like, bro, Send that to me right now.
That's perfect.
She says it
It's
as
perfect.
she says SEVEM. Sem.
Dude.
Sam
So
Or I
insane
think
to me.
SEVM. Sem.
Sam.
So insane.
Dude, that shit's funny, man.
She's
Yeah, if
fun.
we could get him on the podcast, that'd be insane, bro.
Dude.
Be
It's
insane.
hilarious.
I think it's even like more funny because like he's just walking outside of his house or apartment and just going,
A Hood. It's A Hood Part 15.
It's 40 degrees out, but he's got to make a Hood video.
yeah.
Damn, it's cold, but I gotta go for my Part 44.
Yeah, that one you can hear like the scratchiness in his voice, like, oh
Yeah.
shit, it's cold out. Hey, Hood. Dude, so fucking funny.
Well,
That's
Vicky
good
is
shit, yeah.
universally hated.
The one,
No,
I-
she brings a lot of joy to us.
But what it was funny about old Vicky's, she used the 7-Eleven to her advantage.
You remember
True.
who's
It's
that
very
other
true.
girl? Oh, Lil Tay, the one who got
Yeah.
manipulated by her family and then she
Yep.
went away forever?
Yeah,
It seems like pretty good parents.
yeah.
you gotta make money, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
Would you do that?
I mean, no, to call myself a manager and be like, yeah, my kid's my client,
Yeah.
you might as well just be like, I'm a world-class piece of shit.
You would think you would have more love and more.
Even if I had a
Greed-
kid,
greed's
even if I
crazy,
had a
man.
kid, no, even if I had a kid, like let's say you lived in a big city, let's say you lived in New York where there really is like people looking for child actors and like people to be on stage and like even plays, like not even just movies, but just plays on Broadway and shit. People want kids. So if you have a kid that looks the part or is talented and you want him to do that, and like if the kid wants to do that, I don't have any problem with you being
Yeah.
like, oh hey, let's fucking
Let's go,
do it.
let's
Like
get into it.
let's get into it. Like if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it all the way.
Yep.
But the weirdness is like a parent who failed in showbiz or wants to be in, and it's just like
To push it on.
it's
Yeah.
just a weird
living
dynamic.
vicariously through this person.
Yeah. I agree with that.
But I mean, there's a lot of those people probably out there still.
Yeah.
Greed's crazy though, dude.
Dance moms is still a thing. So
Oh, dance
Oh,
moms.
dance moms. Okay.
Yeah.
I agree. And like pageant moms.
yeah,
Bitch
That's
is
a thing,
crazy.
too.
She has a Patreon or like a cameo, and she charges $50.
Who?
The dance moms girl.
Who's the dance moms girl?
Fucking
Honey Boo Boo?
fat bitch.
I'm just
No, I
fucking
didn't mean to
kidding.
say fat
I'm
bitch.
just
That
fucking
was messed up.
Wow, dude.
She's
That was
good
messed
size.
up.
She's big boned.
Heavy.
She's a pretty good sized female.
That motherfucking fat
She's
bitch.
still pretty.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no,
I'm
she's
sorry.
still pretty.
She's probably not even fat, dude.
Yeah, no, but yeah, yeah.
Women can't even be
We know what I'm
fat.
talking about. No,
Yeah.
you can't. You
Yeah.
can't be fat if you're a girl.
Christmas tree, Merry Christmas.
Mary Chrysler.
Eh, crumbing.
Then I watched those videos like 40 different times.
This one?
No, just all of those videos. I watched them 40 times
Oh,
last night, and
dude,
I'm still
they're
laughing
fucking
about
so
it.
funny.
Man, they're so funny.
But it's just
They need it. People, everyone who watches, go follow that dude.
everybody.
It's fucking hilarious.
Everybody realizes how asinine and how crazy Vicky is,
man.
and so for him to be like, "Hey
Hey,
hood,
hood.
like I'm gonna fucking roast this dumb bitch to be
Dude.
like,"
Like this one's A Hood Part 5. Like this
and
is
he goes
this
up
is
to
new A
part
Hood.
15, part 20.
When I was showed these videos, I was like, the manager's like, do you know who Woe Vicky is? I'm like, do I know who Woe Vicky
They
is?
didn't watch the podcast.
I had my
I was like-
PhD at Oxford in Woe Vicky, actually.
Yeah, I was like, I asked her, I was like, have you seen the video of Woe Vicky eradicating coronavirus?
Oh god damn.
Oh man, that was a good one.
Just breathe in that steam for 15 minutes.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was just
That it'll cure you.
What I
There's something to be said about like our generations and the generations below us, though, that like you can have that much entertainment value and clout off of being that stupid.
Yeah.
Like there's
But
an
the thing is, I think
audience for
they're-
people that are not that stupid, but that are like either
Gullible?
making fun at or that are just like
I was gonna say we're all making fun of her. Like she's making money off of us making fun of her. Like she knows she's fucking getting made
but
fun
she
of.
has to have some fans that actually like her, right?
yeah.
Obviously, but like you're gonna have that in any case.
but it's
like,
the
I'm
younger
just-
demographic.
I don't know
She's
who the
defi-
fans
She's
are.
definitely profiting off of people making fun of her. 100%, right? Like we
Yeah.
have to agree
Oh,
because she's been talked about. Like it's not like we're the only
Forever.
podcast that's talked about her.
this guy right here.
Super pop.
He makes his
this guy
A
right here.
Hood.
Exactly.
Dude,
this
I
guy
looked-
right here.
I looked up
Other
A Hood
podcasts.
on TikTok, and all it is, there's a couple of like his best ones, but all it is other people duetting with him
Just reacting
and just
laughing.
reacting and laughing their ass off.
Yeah.
But like, when you see a person like Woe Vicky on the internet, don't you just think to yourself like, yeah, she's like getting famous off people making fun of her, But I think of like their future, like 5 years from now. Well, Vicky's gonna have a rough one.
Yeah.
She's also made like
That's what I'm saying.
so
Man,
much
you can,
money.
You can pack in the income to where you don't care what happens
Right.
probably until you're 40 and then no one remembers.
Right,
Like,
but
she
it's kind of the
knows,
same
like,
thing as
it's
like
right now is her window.
yeah, a lot of those like Disney stars. You know what I mean? Like they just crash and burn. You know what I mean?
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them. But like, I look at a person like Will Vicky, and I'm like, she's gonna have a rough one in 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Paul brothers, same thing. Like they're gonna have a rough one.
I don't know, dude.
Man, I don't
They're-
know.
No,
They-
like,
they
they're
made
gonna-
enough money to where they can
insanely
go.
rich.
They're gonna go for a while.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm saying.
Like,
but like, just
Because
from
they're
a point of
boxing
like,
million.
now, and they're doing shit.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about like dealing with fame.
Yeah.
Like I think they're gonna have a rough one.
No, I know what you're talking
You're
about.
talking about
like,
famous Vine people.
Yeah, like
Famous-
same. Yeah, just like dealing with fame. Like
No,
like Miley Cyrus, for instance.
okay.
Like she didn't deal with her fame that well.
Okay. You're talking about like dealing with fame, not like money wise.
Yeah, they get too
Yeah,
far.
okay.
They're too young in the spotlight.
Yep.
The Justin Bieber, the
Right.
Miley Cyrus.
Because you know, Jake and Logan Paul are gonna make money for a long
Right.
time. But like
Right.
to deal with and like the trouble they're gonna get in, the
Right,
fucking shit
exactly.
they're gonna get in.
like that's what I look at. That's what I think about when I look at Will Vicky.
Yeah.
But they're not even in the same sense of like they got
They're
rich
not.
so when they were after high
Yeah.
school. Like you know what I mean? They were already almost adults or kind of
Pretty
adults when they
much,
got
man. They had to grow up early.
Yeah, like it wasn't Miley Cyrus where you're getting pumped out on a Disney show
Yeah.
twice a week when you're fucking 14, 13, whatever fuck.
Yeah.
yeah, they
And you're
weren't-
also actually singing and doing concerts and
Exactly.
touring and
Right.
you're doing this and your dad's already famous and like, dude, that's got to be such a
Exactly.
wear on you.
Dolly Parton's your
100%.
fucking godmother.
That's why the youngest one's just a fuck up and just bangs Lil Xan.
Miley Cyrus's godmother is
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. Yeah.
Oh,
So, but my question was, what were Logan and Jake Paul on Disney Channel? Because that I didn't even know who the fuck they were.
I don't know
I
if
don't
they were.
either. No, they were.
They were on
Vine.
Disney Channel.
I have no
though.
idea.
That's how they got
Okay,
famous.
I have
so
no
like
idea.
no one actually fucking knows. Like,
And
okay,
then they went to Vine.
interesting.
okay.
I just thought it was Vine and YouTube.
I think they were just
It is
they were
crazy
just
how
funny
Vine is
and like
crazy.
they were good actors.
It's weird
know?
how Vine launched a platform for so many guys, but is just now completely dead.
But it launched a plan for so many guys that are the premier guys on YouTube.
For sure. Like
David
Cody
Dobrik,
Ko,
Cody
Dodie
Ko,
Dobrik,
David
yeah, all
Dobrik.
those
David
guys.
Dobrik's
David Dobrik was on
crazy.
Disney.
Even guys like Will
Well,
Sasso,
Discovery Channel.
even guys
no Vine. David
Yeah.
Dobrik
Oh,
was
yeah.
a huge Viner, and
Even-
now he's the biggest YouTube guy, and he's got a show
dude,
on
even guys
on
like Will
Discovery
Sasso,
Channel.
who legitimately is just an actor, and he
Yeah.
just made funny vines. Like, dude, he had billions of streams on his vines. Like, it's
Yeah.
crazy. Like, just the weird niche audience that it let
Yeah.
people get, and then it let them like carry over after.
Which
Right.
like TikTok, I think is pretty much almost the same, almost the same thing as.
But it's
as
just
Vine.
so
But
I was
in a
gonna-
bigger spectrum.
I was
though,
gonna
because I
ask
think a
you-
lot
Crazy.
more. I think Vine's even bigger than or TikTok's even bigger than Vine.
I was gonna
was.
ask you, do you think TikTok's bigger than Vine?
I think so, bro.
1,000
Because like
times.
the biggest person on Vine is fucking huge, bro. Like what? Is Charlie D'Amelio's got like 100 million
Dude,
fucking
like,
subscriber or
for one,
followers.
there's like
Are they real people though?
I think so. Like,
You know what I mean,
dude, I really do think so, bro.
I agree in that TikTok is more popular than Vine was, but at the same time, you have to think Vine at its peak was what 2014, 2015.
no, it would have been later. Yeah, I mean,
Maybe.
yeah, around
It was
there.
definitely
Because
Around
then
there. I think it
started
was-
to
I
downfall
think
and
it-
then they sold.
I think
right
it
there.
was around when we graduated from high school,
Yeah.
which was 2015. So around there, and it's 2021 now.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they sold to Twitter
They did
Probably.
because
Vine
they're
did?
because they're
Vine?
sapping so much fucking like shit from Twitter.
Right,
Probably.
right.
Just like
Right.
TikTok is now with Twitter.
Kind of, but TikTok is
I don't think
I don't
TikTok's
know,
gonna
dude.
sell, bro.
I
no,
think
TikTok
TikTok's-
is a complete different thing because
Yes.
it's an aged thing as well, where
Yeah.
like people over a certain age don't even know what that is.
At the same
TikTok is
time-
the biggest social media platform, I think, right
At
now.
the
like,
same time,
worldwide. I really do think it is.
There are so
It's-
many people that are like joining TikTok because of how big it is, and they're hearing about it and this and that and the other, and then it's their algorithm is just crazy because they get on TikTok,
Chinese.
they like a few things, they do this and that and the other, and then it sucks into
sucks
their
you in.
it sucks into their
So
specific
hard to get
little
off
niche.
TikTok.
And
Yeah.
like for instance, Tara's dad, who is a farmer, and like he doesn't have Twitter, he doesn't have YouTube, he doesn't have
Take
this,
you
he
for a
doesn't have
ride
this.
on my
fucking
big
TikTok.
green tractor.
Exactly.
Make it go slow.
For some
crazy is that?
reason,
Make it go
crazy is that?
faster. When you know I'm to the piston. Whatever it is, I don't know.
You did great, bro.
Anyways, that
Whatever
was
the
good.
song is.
Me and Blake
But,
will
like-
make a song soon.
He's on TikTok now, obsessed with it. He said,
Obsessed.
I will stay up until 2 a.m. watching TikTok. He says, I cannot get off of it.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
crazy.
that is
He
scary.
sends me TikToks all the time.
It
I
has-
love him.
it-
They're so, dude, like, it's just crazy to me. TikTok it's taking over.
It's the new Farmville.
It's hooked
It's
40-year-olds.
It's hooked
Yeah.
40-year-olds.
Farmville, like it's hooked
It's-
these older
By the way,
people
shout
too.
out
If I
Farmville.
could-
They're shutting down the Farmville service. My farm is gone, dude.
Are you serious?
They fucking ruined it, dude.
You had that.
Where's
You
your
had a good
pigs,
ass
dude?
farm too.
Nah, I haven't played it in years.
hogs?
But
Fucking with you.
sad story.
Your hogs.
Oh yeah, my hogs. You want some hog wings?
I'll take some hog wings.
Hog wings and maize.
You had the good hog wings too, bro.
Yeah.
You sauced them up the right way.
Yeah,
too.
I was the Mark Cuban of the Farmville world. I was investing in all kinds of tech and all sorts of weird shit. Some weird slippers that somehow covered your toes in such a way that didn't make it uncomfortable. Who knows?
You were that
I
dude
just-
from Kansas that was in investing in the tech industry, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
so then you
Nice.
made your way and you bought like fucking 1,000 acres or
Yeah.
some bullshit like that. I got some pajamas for Christmas that are
Is it
They have
pajamas or
feety-
pajamas?
Jamas.
pajamas.
Jammies.
Pajamas.
You
They have
gonna
shit-
go upstairs, you're gonna get your jammies on, and you're gonna go to bed.
Shout out Dan Locke.
Shout out.
No, I got some. They have little feet built into them. They're amazing. I love them.
They're like the Peter Griffin shock specials.
Shocks, baby.
I think one of the best things I got this year for Christmas was a pair of fucking house slippers. Love them.
Dude, isn't
Dude,
it
I
so
love
crazy?
house slippers, bro.
How
Love
like
it.
you
wear
once
them
you
out,
get a
go
little
take
certain
out the
age.
trash. I'm gonna put my slippers on.
Yeah.
What do you wear? Okay, you wear your slippers like all day, or you wear them just to go like take out the trash, or like
Wear them
go
all
outside?
day.
Okay.
Because I was gonna buy a pair of like UGG,
Yeah.
like nice ones, and I'm like
Yeah.
$100 on slippers.
I know.
That's
Gotta be
crazy.
Tough.
fucked
See, that's the
up.
thing. I bought some those little champion slippers things, and
You wear them everywhere.
actually I didn't buy them. My parents bought them for me. But yeah, I only wear them like take them out,
Or
or
do they
like
wipe your ass too?
But I won't-
sometimes they do.
I won't fucking
Sometimes
wipe
they
it.
will.
I'll
Sometimes I go to their house like I have to yell for them, and they come in. My mom comes in and wipes my ass.
She gets in
but-
there deep.
Oh,
Yeah, man, like yeah. Sometimes I get rashes because I don't get deep enough. But my mom, she really knows how to wipe. So
And the door's already wide open.
I was
sure, for
just
sure,
gonna
for
ask
sure.
you this. I was literally just thinking.
Why
about
is
this.
your
get off-
family?
should we get off what we were talking about?
No,
and get on.
I think this is fun.
I truly have a question. Like I've been in your childhood
right.
home before, and Blake has described it before. The door
I don't
is
want
like
Blake,
propped.
Blake's capping.
The door is
There's
propped
no
open.
cap
Blake-
in this whatsoever.
Blake would
sir.
know over anybody, probably. Yeah.
Exactly. Like the door is propped open with something, right?
It's a cat.
All right,
It's a
Blake.
cat.
Blake, but you know
Is it not a
why.
cat?
It's not a cat.
It might not be
What
a
do you
cat.
Mean? What do you mean? It's not
That
propped
actually
open.
holds the-
But bro, it's
props
not
the door
propped
open?
open by anything. But it's not propped open by anything. But you know why? Why it can't? Go on. What were you saying?
Time out. Brock's
wanna know.
alleging that one point it wasn't propped open, and at one
It's
point
never
it
propped
definitely
open,
was because I moved the prop to close the door.
Maybe I don't think so, bro. Like maybe a long.
If you're in
time
the
ago.
no household, you have to shit with the door
bro,
open.
bro, you've been in there like you've been there a long time since like what fucking 5th grade,
Yeah.
just like that. Like maybe back then it might have had some prop opening it, but like since then no.
but also, I
It's like a little scarecrow person saying,
But there's
hello.
yeah, maybe. But my mom liked to decorate with a bunch of different.
She's a
shit.
good decorator.
100%, and that's. I feel like a lot of moms are that way.
Yeah.
However, it's so burned into you that whenever you go to the bathroom, you do not shut the door.
I don't like shutting the door when I go to the bathroom.
No. But my question, that's what I'm saying. It's so burned into you that you're so used to that door being open that you don't like shutting the door when you go to the bathroom. However, when you do go to the bathroom, which I know for a fact you do at least twice a day, go to the bathroom is in
I shit twice a day
you
for sure.
You
At
go
least.
you spew sewage out of you
Okay.
twice a day. You shut the door then, obviously.
I have to now. Yeah, I have to now.
But you
'Cause-
didn't when you were at home.
No,
Guys-
because you know why. Like, let's see if you. That
was my
actually
question.
Know why, bro? Like, you know why we didn't have to shut the door. We didn't have to shut the door,
Why?
bro. Because where was our bathroom located?
It's at the okay. Time out.
It's at the end of the house.
Brock is not wrong in saying that if you got to take a piss in this bathroom, it's not the weirdest thing ever. But you're literally walking behind the TV in the living room just to drop a shit by the gun cabinet.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
There was
Why do I-
in there, bro.
Was there not a gun cabinet there? I could be mistaken.
okay, I don't-
This is the way back machine we're hitting.
Probably not.
Maybe not a gun cabinet,
Actually,
but a cabinet of some sort.
No, there was never guns in there. I'm trying to fucking remember.
Got guns
bro.
different
I'm trying to
areas of the
remember
house.
I'm trying to remember back where the guns
Got a
were
gun underneath
before,
this table, dude.
Before, there was no guns in there, bro.
There was something in there, but either way,
there was no guns in there.
You-
Bro.
it
It
was
was the
behind the
movies.
TV.
It was the movies.
Okay.
My movies were in
Okay.
there.
No, but my question is, let's say, so that since the door is propped open, kind of, sort of, yes,
It's open.
sometimes
We keep
it's-
the do- we
you
keep
keep
the
the
door
door open
For
You-
sure. When we're
you
going shit, we
pee,
keep the door.
You keep
because no one can see in. But you know why? Like no one can see in there, bro.
Well, you
I
know
didn't
what?
mean to-
The-
I didn't
no.
mean to cut you off. I
No,
didn't mean to cut
but
you off.
I have
like that.
I have a further question. I have a further question. Is let's say you're taking a poop and you don't
sure.
close that door.
No, sir. No,
what
sir.
happens if another person in your household has to pee at that
But bro,
exact
bro,
moment?
People know when the lights on, don't go in. The lights on.
I
The
can tell
lights
you-
on.
I can-
Wait, come on, bro.
I can
Stop.
tell you why.
Stop with the cap.
the lights on, don't
The
go
lights
in
on,
here.
don't go in.
It's
You know,
so
you know.
crazy.
That's
It's
just
crazy.
That's
That's
just
how
a
it was.
crazy
That's how it
world
was.
to
I
me.
can tell you why the door is not ever shut. If the door is shut, then Brock's mom won't hear Brock saying, "Mom, I'm done."
Yeah, it's right. It's true.
No,
Dude, honestly,
I-
even in my house, for one, I'm
Respect.
closing the door.
Respect.
For one, even in my house, I'm closing the door. Two,
100%.
as soon as I got brown hitting the water, I'm flushing the toilet. I'm courtesy flushing that thing right out of there, and then I'm
you're
wiping
not.
my ass. I swear
No,
to
you're
God.
not.
Swear to God.
So you
flush
drop
twice?
your whole turds like.
As soon as the
Let's
big
say
boy's
you have
gone,
3 turds.
that doesn't
You
happen.
know you've had 3 turds.
But this is after the big.
Blake, stop, bro. I know you like you're playing it up, dude. You're playing it up like you're pissing me off, bro.
No.
You're pissing me off. You've had you
like
you
a-
sit down,
sounds like a
you fucking
semi-truck starting.
you do your thing,
You
you
wait.
shit.
No, time
You
out.
have your
Time out.
shit
Let me
straight
let me
the floor.
explain it to you.
You're flushing.
Let me
bro,
explain
and
it
you
to
gotta
you.
sit down because you know shit's coming back after
Let
that
me
second
explain it
push.
to you. You're pushing everything out and flushing in the first go, and then
Yeah,
you're
but that's
wiping in
fucking
the
weird,
second
bro.
go.
Tell me that ain't more. Wait, what?
I'm sucking the poop smell out
what
of the
are
fucking
you talking
room.
about?
This guy doesn't know anything about
What's he
sucking poop
talking
smell out of
about?
rooms, dude.
You let okay, you sit down like
You just keep the door open. You just say, "Hey, smell this." It's insane.
Blake, seriously, like I hear you. Okay,
Mom, does this
Just
smell
listen.
healthy?
listen to me, bro. Like, quit capping.
Mom, that
I don't
those
ever-
cheesy potatoes.
I didn't know I was calling mom
those
like that.
cheesy potatoes
didn't know
were
it was-
insane.
I didn't know I was coming. Mom, we got more Charmin. What about the baby wipes? Relax. Fuck this, dude. This is bullshit. Blake, seriously.
Mom, those butter noodles were
You were
crazy.
saying you would go and
Spaghetti
you
and
would
butter.
drop some, you would flush.
Yeah.
But you act like that was the only when you first sit down, you're gonna drop everything you have.
Well, I'm not. I'm just saying the first go. Maybe it's a second push. You just flush it.
You know,
Get it
what
out
do
of
you
the
mean?
way.
So, but you're not gonna leave right then and there.
No, and then I'm
You
gonna
have
wipe
more,
and then
right?
flush again. I'm a double flusher, is what I'm saying.
That's, but to me, that's Blake. Look at hey, that to me that's crazier
than keeping
than
the
leaving
door
the door
open.
open. That's
I'm more
crazy to
courteous
me.
than you. In
Bro,
my
that
opinion.
doesn't make sense,
In my
though.
opinion, I am more courteous than you. You're
Not
sitting
me.
with the door open.
You're
and
gonna flush 2 times and
you're
waste
just
water like that?
You're sitting there on your phone, letting your poop seep between
Yes.
your fucking legs,
Yes.
dude. The
Yes.
smell's wafting up
Bro.
through your pubis and right
saving-
back into your butthole, probably.
But what
and
is
then
that?
me,
How's that?
I'm flushing it and it's leaving the building.
But what you're saying is you're saving yourself from the smell.
I'm saving myself and
from
everybody
the
else
smell.
in the room.
I'm saving water from the community. We're saving
But
water.
how about the community that you're just pooping in their mouths, right behind their televisions, right in their kitchens, right in the common room? What do you have to say about that, dude? What do you have to say about your poop smell permeating the Oreos in the kitchen?
So you think it's more selfish to not flush twice?
Yeah.
Man, bro.
Your world is so
You may
flip
have a
turned
fucking
around
point,
right now.
bro. If your family is sitting right outside, which my family was sitting right outside watching SC or NCIS
You know, I'm just going,
or something.
woof. He needs to go on a plant-based diet.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Could
Man,
they
that's
could they
true.
hear the plops?
Keep the doors open, yeah. And my dad would say something every time, bro, and it was hilarious.
Brock left this out.
This motherfucker was holding out the whole time. His dad listened to him shit for 18 years, dude. Oh my fucking God. The truth finally comes out, dude.
That's so weird.
It ain't weird, bro.
If that was
It
me,
really
if
ain't
that was me,
weird,
your
bro.
dad would just hear a flush, and then I would stay in there for 5 more minutes, and then flush again and walk
nah,
out.
bro. If you
No
went-
questions asked.
Bro, if you went shit, my dad would somehow find a way to walk in there and smell and be like, and he would walk out and say something fucking to you. He just would, but he just knew the game, bro. He knew when people had to shit.
He would literally comment about your bloop plops in the toilet.
Dude, like there was times where like I would like you would poop and you would like when when you poop and sometimes you like as you would let shit out, you would fart.
Yeah.
You know, like it would be like a loud like fart.
Yeah.
And he would like say something. Like, I don't even remember
That's
what.
so weird.
Bro, it was
Your
just like
dad-
how it
your
was,
dad
bro.
You know what he
commented
could have
on your
said?
bowel
You know what he
movements.
could have said, though? Close the door. That was the end of it.
It's true.
Bro, but
That
I think
makes
he,
no
he had
sense.
more fun commenting and making fun of people than he did saying,
Yeah.
nah, let's close the door. Like, that's just, he's a make fun
What
of
if your
person.
dad just got a good ear for buttholes, and he's like, that's a healthy butthole? He hears a plop, and he's like, good job, son.
Yeah,
He's a
he did say
proctologist
that
in
one
real
time.
life. Yeah.
I would feel so uncomfortable.
Dude, okay. So
That's crazy because I do not. Like, I don't know. But like
you
now,
were raised around it.
but like now, my bathroom now is in a fucking hallway where everyone walks through, so I close the door every time. But like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Even like when we lived in
Every-
St. Joe, I would close my bedroom door and
Well,
leave
yeah,
my
it's
bathroom
different.
door open.
That's I'm in the same. I'm in the
I
same
would even
scenario.
call you guys in to come talk to me when I'm taking a shit in my room.
I never
bro.
went in there.
Yes, you did, bro.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did, bro.
The only thing
Captain.
nefarious that I saw in your bathroom was when you moved out and I watched Devin masturbate through the window.
Jesus Christ. That's a real deep cut.
Oh, I do remember that.
I didn't watch
You were
Devin
through the
masturbate,
blinds. You kind of saw.
but like the window of that building in your room, if you were at the right angle, you could see through your bedroom window all the way into the bathroom.
Yeah.
And me,
And this was literally at the point, though, if someone were to walk in on you and it was like a judge going, 3, 2, 1, and beat it.
yeah.
He literally had like, it seems like he just started beating it. Oh, I didn't even see it, but it seems like he was just in the beater mode.
Me and Boone went to
Peter
go get
Mode.
food, and like I'm sitting in my car, and we get back and we're parked, and me and Boone are kind of just sitting there like leaning back, right? And I was like, Boone, we were at the perfect angle of the height and the angle.
The blinds being open like
They were
4
just
inches.
that much open, and I could see in there just the part of
Well, because the
Devin's,
parking
like,
lot is also like 6 to like 10 inches
Right.
lower
Yeah.
than what the building
Right.
is.
And so the only thing I could see was like a little bit of Devin's stomach, and then like a little bit of his thighs, and everywhere in between.
Did you see his arms going like
Oh
this?
yeah.
Nice.
Because
Nice.
me and Boone kept making the joke that he was just limprit, like he was just beating it out of himself. And dude, we walked into the building and Devin's door didn't lock. So Boone, yeah, that door didn't lock after you left for some reason, and he didn't lock it.
Why?
And his bathroom door's wide open.
What do you mean why? You never closed the door.
That's true.
And Devin's bathroom door's wide open. Well, guess what Boone does?
he walks in.
Not only walks in, he kicks the door in. While Devin's just sitting there like,
Yeah.
dude, it was so funny. And then every time I talk to this about Devin, he's like, "Why are you watching me masturbate?" I'm like, it was such a crazy angle
Yeah, that's a different. Yeah.
that I just like we were just sitting in there listening to the end of the song or whatever, and I just happened.
But
to
if you
like,
saw people fucking in a window, are you gonna watch? Or are you gonna be like, that's
Absolutely.
You gotta
disgusting?
watch.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you gotta watch.
You have to be like, is this guy about to throw her back out?
Right.
Like you got to really
You wanna
start
see the
rating
stroke
it.
shit and you're gonna
No, like
compare
I'm just
it.
saying at that point you really have to watch.
100%.
You have to.
but it was so funny.
You're invested. It's
And-
like watching a Christopher Nolan movie and you watch like the first hour and you're like, I guess I got to make it the next 3.
You're like, shit, this ain't that great, but I gotta finish it.
And as soon as I told Boone, you know what Boone did? He was just like,
Yeah.
just like
He loved
got
it.
so excited, and he just ran into the apartment and kicked Devin's door down. And Devin did the whole classic, I'm caught masturbating.
Yeah.
Just, tries to cover himself up, but he's Nobody just sits on the toilet naked.
No.
You know, unless you're doing business, and there's no poop smell. And I know he didn't flush to suck the poop smell out.
Courtesy flush.
Courtesy flush.
Yeah.
Before your second turd hits the floor.
So fucking.
I mean,
funny,
obviously, it's definitely all this pooping business is definitely how like you were raised and stuff like that. But just objectively, I just can't fathom leaving the door open and flushing twice. I can't fathom it, and I really would like to know what the audience thinks in regards to do you leave the door open? Do you flush twice?
Why are you
Are
gonna
you a
keep, my
standard
thing is though,
pooper? Like,
my thing is though, if you're a murderer and you kill someone,
'kay.
you gonna keep the body there all day? You're gonna get rid of it ASAP. That's the same thing as my thought with the poop. It's out of my body. You got to get it out of this room.
The thing
You got to
is-
get it out of this city. You got to take it to.
understand that.
You got to take it to Austria. I don't care where you're taking it.
Blake is just killing somebody behind closed doors and then hiding the body.
Mm-hmm.
Brock is just killing somebody on the street and leaving him there. That's how I see it.
He's actually
but
killing
he's
someone in
eventually
front of someone.
flushing.
But he's eventually
it's
flushing.
not-
It's
not
in
like
front
he's
of someone,
leaving
but then
him
I'm
there.
taking it. Like, I'm respectful.
But there's a
enough
crime
to
report, and
flush.
they have a description.
Maybe
Male, 5'8", neck
maybe-
beard, wearing green.
you didn't have to say neck beard because that actually makes me feel very self-conscious.
But what I'm saying is because you shit with the door open, you're just killing somebody in broad daylight. That's what I'm saying.
Right. But when you put it into context,
Yeah,
I
we
had
got a
mask
male.
on.
We got a
I
male
had a mask
5'8".
on.
We got a male 5'8",
But-
green sweatshirt, neck beard. He's wanted.
5'8".
He's
5'8",
wanted.
5'10".
He's really wanted right now.
5'9" and a half.
poking out of the
Stop
sweatshirt.
saying neck beard.
I'm sorry.
Stop saying
There's no
neck
neck beard.
Stop
There's not even hair on
saying
your neck.
5'8". And stop saying 5'8".
Mhm.
It's 5'9" and a half. Sometimes 5'10" if I'm feeling froggy. But seriously, I'm behind there, so like you can't really see it because I had a mask on. He's murdering someone,
Yeah.
taking it out, but he has to come back and murder someone again. So the chance of him getting caught is double.
No, it's gone. I double covered up the tracks.
But the smell's gone. At least for the first body.
But,
but
he has to come back for the second
I don't
body.
personally. I don't disagree with either of you. Well, kind of you. I don't shit with the door open, but
But you didn't have the same circumstances I did. You didn't. You just didn't.
I mean,
And
I
that's
had a
fine.
hole upstairs myself, but I didn't
That's
shit
what
with
I'm
the door
saying.
open.
That's what I'm saying.
My shit's acidic, so
Oh God.
It
Just
burned,
kidding.
and I could tell. I could tell the way you sat down on
Brock,
your
you have a
toilet.
sister whose room was merely 8 feet away from that bathroom, and you still shit with the door open. Is what you're telling me?
Okay. I see what you're doing. You're trying to dig deep.
No, I
See, we didn't spend a lot of time in our room, no.
I'm honestly curious.
Yeah.
Like legitimately curious, and just like why you decided, like, because it definitely wasn't.
Why do you think
it
that's
wasn't
okay?
just
Is what
you,
Cody wants
Bro,
to know.
like
no, it
I
wasn't just
don't-
you either, right? Like your dad, your mom, and your
Dude,
sister
I
all
cannot-
shit with
we
the door
all-
open, right?
Whoever went in that bathroom
Did not close the door.
was open, bro.
That I cannot even begin to grasp.
But
that.
there was only 4 people in the household.
By the
I
way,
agree,
time out.
100%. But
Has anyone ever showered in that shower?
Not ever since before I moved out, no.
I've
when I was in
never-
high school, never showered
I've
in that
never
bathroom.
seen anyone shower in that shower.
Dude, the first time I took a shower in the bath, there was little spiders dead in that shower.
What's your mom hiding?
Nothing, bro.
That her son's 5'8"?
That's crazy because she's not hiding anything.
my thing is
5'9" and a half.
if everybody,
5'9" and a half.
if
But I know you say yeah like that, but like, can you like be real about it
Yeah.
and like not say that again?
Yeah.
I'm not 5'8". No, seriously, I'm not.
but
I
if
know
every-
it's funny. It is funny, like haha. But I'm not 5'8". It's 5'9" at least. Some may say sometimes I'm 5'10".
But if
That's
everybody
not
is
funny, dude.
Metric system, maybe.
Shut up. I'm not 5'8".
58 centimeters, dude.
How tall are you, Blake?
5'9".
How tall am I then?
About 5'8".
What are you talking about? I'm taller than you are. You think you're taller than I am?
I think we are either the same height or I'm taller than you.
Then how tall are you?
5'9", I always say.
Okay. You think you're a little bit, you think you may be taller than me.
I think I might be a little bit taller than
Can
you.
we stand up?
No.
we'll do it after. We'll do it after. And we'll
Dude, I am
insert
the
a
tallest
picture.
person in this podcast.
I don't know if
That
that's
is
true.
not true. Chris
That
is
is
taller
true.
than me.
Chris is not taller than me.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
We can measure
Because
it.
you're shorter than me, and then I'm shorter than Chris.
I am not
and then
shorter
that
than
means,
you!
and that means you're shorter than Chris.
Dude, I am not shorter than you are. bro.
It's almost like this matters to him.
It's you know what's
I don't care.
You know what's
I don't
crazy?
care. It doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. I just like truth.
You know what's crazy is we're all talking about how tall we are, but none of us are even 6 foot. So why does it even matter?
True.
And I'm embarrassed.
It's just a
about it.
pissing contest at this point.
Short kings unite, dude.
Yeah.
But we'll throw up a picture. We'll take a picture afterwards.
It is funny though that you guys think you are taller than me, bro. That is funny. That's funny.
My
Maybe
thing
in
is,
your fucking house slippers, dude, when you're fucking rolling on with those, dude.
Dude, we were both out without our slippers, and I was taller than you today.
I don't even believe. I'm
I
not even
measured
wearing
it.
shoes, dude.
Me neither, bro. And I measured it.
I'm going on Wiki Feet right now.
I measured it.
You didn't measure it.
if all of the members in Brock's family pooped with the door open, if Brock went in the bathroom, his dad's in the living room saying, "Hey, I got next. Make sure you leave it open." Is that what was happening?
It's not what you say. He's like, he'd be like, like something like that. And he'd
Sure.
go, whoa, like something like that. It was just funny.
That's
While
just-
Brock's scrolling through Vine,
Or you
Yeah.
could just close the door and there wouldn't be a conversation.
Exactly.
Right, but that's not fun.
close the door, turn the fan on. You're
Okay,
good.
so hold on. Does your dad do that to like your sister, or like your mom just took a nasty ass shit and like no.
We're not talking about my mom.
No, okay. No. You
We're not
said
talking about
you
it on my
said
podcast.
No, okay, you said yourself.
You can't even
you're-
talk about your mom's poops on the podcast.
No, I'm serious.
I guess they're off limits. I guess your mom's poops are off limits.
I'm serious.
I'm sorry to not even think about your mom's poops.
You said for yourself that your whole entire family shit with the door open.
Mm-hmm.
You said that.
My mom didn't poop back there. She pooped in the other bathroom.
Because she wanted to close the door, probably.
No, the other
No,
one had a
she just-
5'8" height requirement. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna say it again. I don't even know why it's that funny to me. It shouldn't
It's
even.
not, because it's not funny.
When
Like-
guys
like-
are talking about height, it is the most inconsequential thing to ever talk about because
is.
it already happened.
it already
It
happened.
already happened.
I know, but
I
like
just think it's hilarious.
it is funny.
Yeah.
It is funny to say like people are shorter than what they are.
Well, we went to Tennessee, remember? And he's like, you have to be this tall to ride this ride. And it just happened to be 5'8". And you were just right. There was 3 little bears nearby, and they're like, this one is just right.
It is. That
Brock,
is funny.
What height were you in the high school roster on basketball?
5'10", my height. And I'm sticking that till the day I die. I'm 5'10".
He's 6'8", 360.
I just remember in classes, like all the basketball players talking about how tall they were on the roster.
It's always, dude, even in football, you always give yourself an inch and 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like, if not more. If not 2 inches and 20 pounds.
You have to. I'm probably 5'9",
So what were
and I've accepted that.
Me too.
if he says that you give yourself an inch and 10 pounds, and that means you're 5'7"?
Uh-oh. Muggsy Bogues.
On the roster, I'm 5'10". In real life, I'm probably 5'9".
He's definitely, Brock is definitely.
But if we're talking about
Bro,
real
but
life,
like seriously, like can we be honest? Like you are not taller than I am. If anything, you are the same height as me.
Yeah, Brock 5'8" is maybe a stretch, but I've
Yeah.
always thought that maybe I was a quarter inch taller than Brock.
It doesn't piss me off, and it doesn't bother me at all.
Obviously not.
I don't care,
Obviously not.
but it pisses me off
Yeah.
a little
Time
bit.
out. What bothers you more?
Okay.
5'8", mom smelly poops.
Honestly, bro, like we all poop, but like to say I'm 5'8" is crazy.
Yeah, I
like
guess.
I think 5'8", maybe even a little more. Nah, my mom too smell like roses, probably,
They
but
probably
like
do. She doesn't even poop, actually.
no, probably not.
I mean, I agree. I'm still stuck up with the fact that
Nah.
your family left the door open as shit. Can't even fathom it.
No, it is bizarre to me, and that's the only reason I have to bring pooping into Brock's family.
I agree.
Because the other ones poop with the door open. He's the only one that poops with the door open. Does his sister, who has a family and a husband, poop with the door open?
Right.
Yeah,
I
what
would
do you
like to
think-
know these things. I
Same.
honestly would like to.
I don't know. I've never talked to my sister about it because
you think-
like
do you think-
it was just something that
But do you
happened.
think your brother-in-law is like, God, this fucking
I don't think so,
shitting with the
bro.
door open? God
I
damn
don't
it.
know.
But like,
But their bathroom's like back there. Like it doesn't
Behind
even,
the
like,
TV?
It doesn't even like who no.
You can see smog rolling in front of the TV as you're trying to watch Die Hard 3, and there's just a green smoke rolling in the room.
Die Hard 3.
It looks like it looks like one of the Green Goblin's little hand canisters.
No, there's different dimensions to that house, bro.
Brock's brother-in-law, if you're watching this, will you please comment and
We'd
let us
like
know?
to
what the fuck is going on?
We would
in no
love to
household?
know.
How many generations of your family poop with the door open? Do you think they go back to the Civil War in an outhouse and they're like,
Leave it open.
"Where's the hardtack?"
I think he was just like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Everyone comment who poops with the door open, man. If you
Nobody.
if you got a
Nobody.
if you got a close family, just poop with the door open, dude. Just let's see what it is.
Well, like, did you ever? I can't even fathom sharing your bowel movements with family members.
Yeah.
Like, you're obviously not sharing them, but like, with the door being open, you're not inviting them in, but like,
Well, that's
it's
like
open.
my only thought with it, Brock, and like I have nothing against it. My only thought
Right.
is like, that's the private time.
exactly.
That's your private time.
That's your private time. Pooping is very private.
but it was.
Why are you
private.
listening to Die Hard 3 while you're taking a shit? Just close the door and
It
fucking
was
scroll on your
private.
phone.
It's not private if you can take a shit and then it goes bloop and you go and your dad goes yeah, and your dad goes holy shit,
Shoot, buddy.
shoot buddy, that was a big one, wasn't it?
It wasn't like
You know what I mean? Like, that's not private.
Yeah.
But you almost look forward to it. Like you almost want. You almost want.
You almost want your dad to be proud of your
like
shit.
me and Brooke almost competed for like the nicest shit in the house. It's like, to say, like to get our dad's like approval. Like I'm like damn shit, nice shit. So that's my favorite this
Put a
week.
picture on the
He's
fridge.
like, Dad, I'm starting. he's like, Dad, I'm starting varsity. He's like, oh well, that's nice. He's like, Dad, I took a real nice shit today. He's like, yeah, buddy, fuck yeah, dude. He gets super fucking
That's
jacked.
almost what it was, man.
Jesus Christ.
It's all fun and games.
It's all privy.
No,
it's
it
all
really is.
privy to you.
Yeah,
but
it
at the
really
same
is.
time,
It really
I'm
is
judging
such
you.
a
No, yeah,
It's
no,
such
I
a
get
weird
it.
dynamic of how you grew up and how it's so different. Like me personally, though, never had the door open. Like
Same.
no,
See,
no,
that's
not
the
even in the
thing.
bathroom. Like even if I'm in my room, door's not open. It's off. I'm off
But
to the world.
even when me-
Cody in the aspect
yeah.
though didn't even have a door. Brock has a door, decides not to use
open,
it.
yeah.
Chris has a door. There's a window you can see right above it because it's an old house. It's fun, having a fun time.
Yeah.
You can just peek in there and see what's going on.
Why not?
What kind of shenanigans are going on?
Get up in there.
What do you think
Question.
those were for back in the day?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
You guys
to
ever
me.
got caught masturbating?
I've called
Personally,
Blake.
no, I haven't. You caught Blake?
No, not
I caught
technically.
Chris before. But yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because dude, you don't close your door all the way.
No. I'm an open door
Literally
bedroom
don't,
policy.
bro. Like because in St. Joe, I used to just come in your room when I was fucking
Yeah, it was
bored.
fucking annoying.
And like I remember one time I just peeked in, your door was cracked, and you were in your bed just laying down and like fucking watching your phone and masturbating. I was like, oh fuck. So yeah.
Yeah, come on in. Come on in.
Come on
Don't
in.
mind
Don't be
me.
shy.
Don't mind me.
You guys have an open door policy as well?
Yeah, but that's crazy too. Shut your door when you're masturbating.
Well, Chris, since he grew up with the open door policy, he just thinks it's okay to walk into anybody's room without knocking. And so he thought that. And
So he walked in on you?
I was about to like, you guys ever ridden like a 4-wheeler or a dirt bike? And you're on the right side with the throttle and you're about to push the button or you're about to crank that bitch and shift it. That's where I was about and Chris walks in. And I was like, can't you fucking knock? I literally yelled it at him immediately. And he was like, hey, do you, I was like, can't you knock? And then he walked back out of the room.
You were about to achieve release.
Yeah. And Chris fucking walks in. We're about to throttle it, dude. And Chris walks in. And I said, get the fuck out of here,
He was
dude.
about to come.
I haven't even throttled it yet. I'm waiting to throttle. I'm not even in first
He's
gear.
getting it
Second.
started.
Yeah.
You were just
Yeah, we're
slow
just
massaging that bitch.
we just got it kick-started. We just got it kick-started.
He's just getting it up.
And then
Wouldn't
you
you
got
rather?
your balls hurt.
Wouldn't you?
after that.
Wouldn't you rather it be at the very beginning than it be at the very end, though?
100%, because if it was at the end, you'd be like, oh! And you'd just start shaking, and you'd be like, I wanted it to stop, but I couldn't, dude. I'm sorry, I looked you in the eyes. Like, there'd be no good end to that story. If you were getting walked in on while you were climaxing, there is no good end to that story, dude. Like, hey, I saw a twinkle in your eye that I never want to see again. I saw a part of you that I can't get back. I did
Vinegar
this.
strokes.
Yeah, dude.
No, looking at someone's eyes while you're climaxing.
I walked
crazy.
in and Blake's like ready to hit the throttle and he's like, "Can you knock?" And I'm like, I don't.
Like,
what
was
seems to
that
be the
about?
problem?
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to talk. Blake.
Did you know what he was doing?
Oh yeah. I wanted
How's
to be a
Blake
part of it.
masturbate? Does he masturbate with the covers over his legs or
His
under
knee-
his legs?
Time
what
out.
I
My
can-
knees were
From what I can understand,
I brought my knees up to block my own dick.
That's smart.
You got a nice dick.
From what I thought that I saw, it was that he was putting his knees up so he could.
It might have been.
Yeah, he was putting his knees up to take his britches off.
About to drop trow, dude.
Yeah. And that's when I found out that should have probably knocked.
He does,
It's
bro.
fiction, dude.
But I used to just walk in. I love just walking into people's rooms. Love it.
But bro, it's because you don't keep your door shut. Like you don't even shut it. Like you keep it halfway. It's not like you shut it and don't lock it.
I like sleeping with the door open too.
That's cat, man. I can't
will
do
never.
That. I can.
I love doing it.
Sometimes I don't have a lock on my door. Sometimes I'll wedge a shoe underneath my door if I'm feeling real sketched out.
Because you don't what?
I don't want a home invader.
Trust nobody.
Dude, honestly, if I
shoe?
No. My thought process, if there's a home invader, cool. You're not coming into my room though and shooting me. Just take everything out in the
Take
living room
everything
and
out
get
there.
out of here, dude. I just don't want to get blasted with a shotgun while I'm sleeping. So I'll just put a wedge underneath the door and we'll let it roll.
You can survive as long as you're
When I
alive.
lived in Indy, I didn't live like, oh, I live in the ghetto. Like it wasn't the ghetto.
You came straight out the gutter. Didn't
It was
you?
it was a rougher neighborhood. It was not the ghetto. It was just a rougher neighborhood.
Yeah.
And like, dude, I would hear some crazy shit at night, and nobody would be awake because I'd be working second shift, and I would clear the house with a sword.
No.
I swear to God, I would be ready to slap a home intruder with a sword because my roommate had plenty of swords.
nice.
You're ready to cast a spell now.
And I
bitch.
actually like go around and like thank.
I would literally like strategically be like,
He's about to fucking.
That's hot.
yeah, it was rough, dude. And it wasn't even, it was just the paranoia of like, what the hell's going on? Like, what
Right.
was that?
We all have it.
Yeah. But when you're living, especially in like a sketchier place like that,
Exactly.
you're
It's a little more
your senses
foreign
are
to
way
you.
heightened. Yeah,
100%.
Blake rounds the corner with a sword and he looks to his left and he's like,
yeah. Yeah. But like it's just that shit where it's just paranoia. Like it's really nothing more other than that freaked me out.
dude, could you imagine like seeing in the news that like there was a home invader and the home owner just fought him off with a fucking sword?
Yeah.
That'd be insane,
Dude, there's crazy dude.
I guarantee that's happened before.
Oh, I'm
though.
sure.
Yeah.
That'd be so nuts though.
But like, how often do.
There was a UFC fighter, and I already forgot who it was. He had a home invader in his house who was like on some crazy ass drugs and like literally just like high as fuck. They were fighting this UFC fighter. It was Anthony Smith.
Oh.
Anthony Smith, who's a legit like top flight light heavyweight, like top 10, top 15 in
So
the
he's
world.
a big bitch.
Big like
Light heavyweight.
215, 230
Oof.
probably in the offseason. And dude, he's like he had a home invader, then he was fighting him off, and this dude was like literally just fucked up. And he said this dude was giving him a run. Like, as in, like, this dude could fight. And he was like, and apparently this guy was like an amateur wrestler back in the day, and like he was this and knew this. But this fucking home invader that he just fucking pretty much punched into unwillingness and then took him to jail. But I was like, dude, if you're not that guy, you're probably either getting beat up, plugged in the
Killed.
butt, or you're getting stuff stolen from you for sure.
Yeah, right. No, I agree.
That's
But-
why like home security to me is such a joke. It's like, dude, there's someone can like, oh, lock the door, this and that. I might have a ring alarm. It's like, I understand, but like, if someone's quick enough, you're just gonna be watching them steal your shit.
Yeah.
Like at some point, it's just like,
or at the same time is like, I have ring with security bullshit, but like
Yeah.
if somebody thought they wanted to shatter my back door and then come in, I wouldn't have time to be like, let's activate go to the ring app, wait for it to load,
That's what I'm
and
saying.
then activate the
Well, like,
alarm.
yeah.
Like I wouldn't have that time.
People are always, is the door locked? It's like, dude, they're throwing a rock through the window and crawling in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't make any sense.
But at the same time, how often does that happen?
It doesn't. But I'm
Smart
saying,
people don't do that.
I'm saying in the off chance it does, like
Smart thieves
I
don't
know.
do that.
When the thief finds out that the victim is only 5'8",
Then you're fucking done, dude.
He's so happy.
But like shit like that, where it's like I understand the need for it, but again, it's like, dude, if someone is good enough and efficient enough, your shit is getting stolen either way.
You guys gonna interested at all in buying a handgun firearm at all to protect you or no?
now I'm only 5'8". I think the kick would just probably knock me back.
So I think it's a good idea.
Or 5'8".
Brock, what do you think about that? Do you have a gun in your home?
Or just in my home?
In your home currently?
like no.
No.
But it might. I mean,
Yeah. But like it's a weird thing where it's like you probably should have one if you can't have one, but it's
definitely
like
should. I definitely
what are you gonna
should.
you know?
I have a pellet gun that is a revolver that looks very similar to a real gun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could probably be used as a prop.
It-
Definitely.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
just take it
all
out.
metal. It's heavy. I've even thought about it in my. So
Thought about hitting a lick.
exactly, I was listening to. I've been recently listening to Jerry Seinfeld's book, and he has this bit where he talks about how men always envision this like superhero like save the day
Persona,
scenario, and it's like, and he's talking about how like that never happens. I literally do that all the time. Where like somebody actually breaks into my house, I have it in a spot where I can grab it and literally be ready at any time.
And you're like, bitch.
And I'm like, I feel like that could actually scare,
I'm sure it would.
And then we have a Mexican standoff where we're just the entire time. You won't shoot me, pussy.
No, you.
And if you do, I'll shoot you, but it's not going to do much. I got to aim for the eye for sure.
aim for the eye.
Home invasion's got to be the worst crime you can commit.
Yeah.
Just fucking rob a business, dude.
I agree.
Yeah, if you're gonna.
That's
rob
why
a
I think
house,
it's
rob
so
something
it's
better.
so not likely to happen because it's so few and far between.
I don't know. I feel like it is, but I feel like there's definitely some petty criminals out there. It's an easy way.
Definitely.
It's an easy way, dude. You literally you run into a house.
I don't know if it's that easy.
It's
though.
easy. It's easy.
If
Dude,
there's
people are so desperate in that sense. Literally, I'm not saying I'm doing it. It's you and Tara in this house.
I don't know if you should. I don't know if you should.
I'm not giving
describe
the. I'm
how
not giving, no,
advice to how to rob.
No,
me.
I'm not giving the logistics. But I'm just
That's
saying.
not very good.
No, I'm just saying in the sense of like, oh, there's two people that live in this house. How easy is it to go round up two people and tie them up in a house? How desperate is the guy going to be to give you the things to get out of his house? How hard is that of a crime to commit? You know what I mean? It's really not that hard of a crime. And I'm saying,
agree.
like, as far as the popularity, I don't know.
But
I'm just saying it's a selfish crime in the sense of like, dude, you're taking away from other people where you could just be taking away from sacks of shit and businesses and petty crimes and like,
I
dude, I'd
agree.
rather have you shop. You can go shoplift all the fuck you want from like J.C. Penney
For
rather than
sure.
doing a home
And take
invasion.
away-
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. But at the same time, there's so many different factors. You rob somebody, this person has a gun. You're fucked.
Yeah.
This person has a dog. That sucks.
Yeah.
You have to deal with the noise / this little. What is this fucking motherfucker gonna do? You just don't know.
I don't think it's as random as you think when they choose, though.
You think so?
I don't think so.
Yeah, most people probably.
I don't think.
Scout it out
a
I think
smart-
I think it could be a person you don't know, but I'm saying the crime in itself, I think it's probably been a little bit researched and it's not as random as you think.
Like, what's the most they're gonna make off of? They're gonna steal your wallets.
Yeah.
Maybe let's say at the most, that's a couple $100 there.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna steal some devices, maybe.
Yeah.
It's not like they're gonna run out with a TV.
Yeah.
So like, I just don't
had that
understand.
happen the other day.
I just don't understand what they're gonna steal.
But how hard of a job is it going to be when it's two people?
I know. I mean, I get it. It's just
What do you
I
mean?
don't.
you
I
had
don't
that
think it's
happen?
worth the risk.
No, I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying it's pretty easy to achieve, though. I'm saying for like someone who's really wanting to be that diabolical and be like, I'm going to rob these two people that live in here.
Yeah, but you got to think like the guy that's doing that instead of a better crime probably isn't the smartest guy in the first place.
Right.
Or he just realizes it's an easier payday. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's a bigger payoff.
Yeah.
I don't think it could be that big.
What do you mean you had that happen?
I had a customer the other day that was buying a new TV because I got theirs stolen. I was like, well, what size did you have before? And they're like 65, and I'm like,
Holy shit.
how'd you get a 65-inch stolen?
That's two people.
And it was mounted.
wow.
But a lot of mounts, like TV mounts, you just lift them off and they come right off. You know,
yeah. That's two
so I
people
get it,
for
but
sure.
it's a 2-man job for sure. But yeah,
That is scary to have.
All it takes for you, though, is to go on vacation. Next thing you know, you don't have
Right.
TVs.
yeah,
Definitely.
exactly.
And I'm not
Definitely.
saying it's a great crime, but like maybe you resold those TVs for $200. What's $200 to you to break a window, walk in, walk out,
doesn't
and then to
cost
sell it
anything.
$200?
if
I'm
you
just
don't
saying,
get caught.
That's way easier than having to shoplift 8 things that are kind of valuable, maybe get caught, and then have to resell those.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a good crime, but I'm saying I think the payoff makes sense to me. Where it's like seems like it could be so easy.
Right.
But
Yeah.
how many criminals are the smartest individuals? Unless you're like a serial killer that's actually gotten away with things that's
Yeah.
still a cold case or whatever.
Right.
Don't even talk about serial killers, dude.
There's some smart dudes out there. Like that's why I don't believe in karma in the sense of like there's bad people that get away with bad shit every day and nothing happens.
Right.
Their life might get worse, but it's not to do with karma. It's due to their own fucking volition and bullshit. Like, it's bizarre to me, like, to think that, like, this action has an effect on another action. Like, every action has a reaction in the universe kind of makes sense in that action, or, like, in that respect anyway. But it doesn't make sense in, like, the sense of, like, you see people do cumulative bad shit every day, and nothing really happens. You know, there's rich dudes out there probably that are the worst people in the world, and nothing fucking happens. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Madoff.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and even for that, Bernie Madoff gets 300 years in prison. He's already fucking 78. You know what I mean? He's already 75. He's already 80 years old, whatever the fuck he is.
Lived his life.
Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, it's bizarre.
Yeah.
You're stealing, you go right to jail.
What's yeah? Let's watch this.
Music too loud, right to jail, right away.
Let's watch Cody's.
You overcooked chicken.
You
Believe it or
overcooked
not,
chicken,
go to jail.
Jail.
You undercook fish. Believe it or not,
Jail.
straight to jail.
Right to jail, right away.
That's one of the best characters.
Dude, so funny.
I think, like, just for one episode in a TV series,
so funny,
Fred
dude.
Armisen in Parks and Rec
Yes,
is
dude.
so fucking funny.
So funny. Right to jail, right away.
Cody, bring this up. For
Yeah,
us.
this is just a medical anomaly, crazy shit that I saw on TikTok that I couldn't believe and I had to share because
Is it gonna make me
I've also
feel
seen
weird?
this video.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. I don't think it's not. He's gonna talk about it. It's not bloody. It's not graphic.
All right.
But he's gonna give you a warning.
It's fucking insane. Bro.
It's pretty crazy.
It's
like it's
so
it's pretty
weird.
cool.
So I've been in medicine over 20 years, and the video I took yesterday that I'm about to show you is definitely one of the most unbelievable things I've ever seen. It's not bloody, and it's not graphic, but if you're squeamish, you might just scroll on past. So this nice lady had a fracture of her humerus, which is her upper arm
That looks
bone,
like it should happen.
12 years ago that was never fixed. It should be like that. And you can see here, this is the end of the humerus, but her distal arm is fully functional. Wiggle your fingers. Can you see that? So fortunately, she is going to be able to get this fixed soon, but this is
Looks like
definitely
the
one
thigh
of the
of a
most
chicken.
amazing things I've ever seen in somebody. Thank you.
She has no pain. From
She
that.
has another joint in her arm, pretty much,
Yeah.
on
She has
accident.
no pain. From that.
Right here.
Well, it's got to be
On her-
nerve damage, right? Radial nerve damage in your
No.
fucking humerus.
Look, she can wiggle her.
I mean,
She
no, but
can-
I'm
Can she
As
lift
far-
her arm?
Huh?
Can she lift her arm?
I don't know.
I'm
It
saying as
seems-
far as feeling and shit, like there's no way that shit goes back to normal, right? Like,
I don't
there's
know.
no fucking
He's-
way.
I think he said he can fix it.
He's gonna fix it. He's gonna
I can
put
fix that.
fix that. He's gonna put some plates and screws in there and just like straighten out a bone that it's supposed to be straight and not because like you can see him. Chris is gonna puke.
That's fucking foul.
It's disgusting.
It should be straight. It shouldn't be in a 90-degree angle.
You mean
It's not normal.
there shouldn't be
No.
two joints in our arm? No, but Cody, my thing is like you kind of see right here. There's a bit of a hinge in the humerus.
Yeah, it's
So-
healed.
But is there like fucking scar tissue on scar tissue where that bone broke? Because it didn't reconnect properly, obviously.
It didn't reconnect at all.
But how is there still a bit of a joint if there's no fucking bone and there's no joint there?
I think the bone just healed over a little bit.
God, that's fucking crazy, dude.
Like
She turned into a chicken leg.
But like you saw her move her fingers and like completely, and it said she has no pain from this.
She has ultimate.
Like look, shockingly,
she has ultimate bingo wings. Look at those things.
I mean she's obviously very elderly, so
Very, yeah.
She's dead now.
it's just it's truly one of the. You see it, you hear doctors saying 20 years I've never seen this shit.
Cody, I'm letting you know right now. There's no way that I could touch that.
Why not? It'd be fucking hilarious.
There's no way I could touch that.
Why, dude? It would just
man.
you wouldn't really like. I mean, you would just feel it. Try to connect in. She has no pain, so you could just
Dude,
fuck around with it. And she's like, "Yeah, here,
no,
have
but-
it." You don't think that she's went to the fucking diner and she says, "Hey, George, try this shit."
George, this bingo wing will stretch a quarter mile. I swear to God.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't think she's had people be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"This shit ain't right?"
She's definitely gotten some dick for that, for sure.
In the nursing
sure.
home?
But I'm the same type of guy that, like, if you come up to me like, dude, feel this weird bump on my arm. No.
You don't like bumps.
No, I can't do it.
I don't agree with that.
crazy.
I can't. I'm just
Crazy
too weak
bastard.
stomached. I can't do it. I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
I cannot do it.
I hear you.
I can't
There's
believe
a lot of
that.
people. A lot of people
You-
like that.
So you saw that guy get absolutely destroyed, death, puff into mush, and you're like, wasn't that bad?
Technically, it was fake. You couldn't see his face, so technically it was fake.
It wasn't that like high quality, so I couldn't get a very good picture of it. But anyways, but like the
Bloodbath McGrath.
yeah, exactly. Like I had a bump on my neck for a long time.
You want to feel mine?
No,
I got a bump in my neck. You want to
No.
feel it? Hold on. I'll point you to it. Hold on.
Jesus Christ.
That's a good bump.
didn't actually feel it. It's literally right here. See where my finger's at? It's movable.
Yeah, but that's not the same thing as that arm.
I mean, obviously. It's
But,
just like if you put one finger on it, you can, yeah. But yeah, right.
but like I had a bump on my neck for the longest time, and I think it's gone now. Thank God. But I wouldn't touch it.
You pussy.
I wouldn't touch it for the longest time.
He's got deer urine on his boot.
Neck.
Pussy.
Yeah. I can't. There's something about it that just
You're
doesn't
a weak
sit well with
stomach
me.
guy. Yeah, you know, that's whatever. It's people are like that.
It's the same thing with food for me. I like a lot of different food, but like texture's a big thing.
Really?
Yeah, me too.
Weird, like
So, like,
when you made me
sloppy.
eat that raw oyster one time, it didn't taste bad. It was the texture I couldn't swallow.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. Are you the type of person? Do you guys remember when we were in? I believe it was high school, and we were shown a like drunk driving. This is what's gonna happen if you drive drunk seminar in front of the gym, and there was some violent content or whatever, and it was just bullshit.
There was video of people being sawed in half practically.
Yeah.
I don't remember that personally, but
I
okay.
personally remember a gentleman who got in a motorcycle crash who lost his legs and was literally a torso on the ground.
Okay, yeah. So it was violent, right? But I think that was meant to like scare us
Of course.
into not drinking and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, we drank and drive that night.
No, but like what I'm saying is that there was like I think there was like
They're like, what we want to do is make you guys better drinker and drivers. Okay? Your limit right now is about 1 to 2 drinks per drive. We got to pump those numbers up.
rookie numbers.
Way up.
Those are rookie numbers. No, but like when that seminar happened, I think there was like 4 or 5 kids that were like passing out on the verge of puking, like this and that and the other. And Alex was one of them, right? Alex, yeah.
Yeah.
It was for a different
it was,
reason.
It was
Yeah,
disgusting.
I know.
Regardless, though, it, like I don't understand why they would show that to you. Like, I don't know. It's not really a. I don't know.
But I guess I just don't understand.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
shit
so
like
it-
that, I can't. Yeah, I can't do
There
it.
was a dude, and I don't know if he went to Central Noble. This was not at Columbia City. He was a guest speaker. He came to our school. It was this dude who was paralyzed in a drunk driving accident. He was the drunk driver. So it was
Oh.
kind of like
Redemption tour.
yeah. They were kind of like, yeah, well, payback. And so,
No, redemption. He's not
You
paying
weren't
back.
that
he's
great.
redemption.
You weren't that
Redemption.
great of a drunk driver then.
yeah, and so, yeah, he wasn't, he needed
Chris.
to pump those numbers up. And so he was a drunk driver, and he got paralyzed and all that. And he came into our school with another guy who was drunk in high school and fell out of a pickup truck onto his head. And he was he's the smartest brain abnormality man I've ever seen. Like he was still very with it and still very smart, but you could see the parts of his brain that were affected by him like falling, like the short term and this and that and just weird stuff. But like still a really smart and like eloquent type of guy, even with his brain injury. And these dudes came into school, and the dude who is paralyzed while driving had a straight piss bag on his ankle that nobody could take their eyes off of the entire class. Because
I don't
why
understand-
would you?
Yeah, you can conceal it.
Yeah,
he just didn't want
They
to.
make sweatpants that'll go right over it. The ones that'll stretch right at the ankle for you.
You're trying to see how far it'll fill up before the end of class.
It was pretty full, and it was some of the most yellow piss I've ever seen.
He was dehydrated, wasn't he?
Yeah,
So it was big, like that pregnant lady last episode.
Yeah.
Bumps into a wall, she's exploding.
he should have wheeled himself down to a water source and drank some water because his piss was so yellow, dude. It was insane, insane, bro. Like, I'm still thinking about it to this day. Strapped on his hairy fucking ankle with his black Walmart fucking, like, Velcro ass black shoes with the sweatpants that cut off at the ankle, not the jogger style, the straight Walmart third grader style.
He was wearing sweatpants.
He's wearing straight up
Still
sweatpants.
see his fucking
They were
back.
like pulled up halfway. This motherfucker had it pulled up like right past the bag. He's
He
like,
was really trying to scare you.
Y'all,
It wasn't
y'all are gonna want to see this. It was one of the craziest things that I've ever seen, and it was in school. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys,
Wait, at the beginning of class wasn't empty.
dude? It wasn't. It definitely was not as full as I remembered at the end. That's all I can say. It was crazy though.
The guy pisses in front of people. Brock shits with the door open. Same difference.
It is the same exact thing.
They can connect. They can connect.
That is a good connect.
Hey, I feel you, brother.
Hey, bro, that's a good piss.
Your dad's there.
Hey, that's a hell of a piss right there.
That sounded good,
And then
bro.
Brock's behind him, and he's like, "I've never seen a man that's 5'8" piss like that."
Brock's
That
like,
doesn't make sense, but yeah.
Brock's like, I shit with the door open. You piss in front of 100 people. That's respect, brother. Different level.
Man.
Jesus.
Christ.
So more of the story was,
Don't drive drunk.
yeah.
Get good at it first.
And if you do drive drunk,
pump those numbers
pump
up
your numbers.
first.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Get that BAC down. Get that alcohol intake up.
At least get like 5 or 6 shots before you can drive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
we used to sell these like those kits that like attach to your phone and like you can breathe into them. And people would buy them, and I'm like, if you're really buying this, do you think you should?
Well, dude,
If you're really buying this,
Yeah.
don't you think you
I
have
think
a
it's-
problem?
I think it's
some
more
people
of
can
the
only
ne-
drive because they have
I think
that.
it's more of the necessity of they have to have it or someone makes them have it
Yeah.
rather than they want to have
like
it.
that. Yeah, it's illegally.
No
that's the only
one
way they
wants
can
to
drive.
have to start their car with a fucking
Breathing in.
breathalyzer.
Yeah.
No, it
Which
wasn't-
just reminded me. I was at JR's when I was a kid. Just
Columbia
getting a
City?
fucking medium swirl
In
cone.
Wolf Lake. Shout
In
out
Wolf
Wolf Lake.
And this motherfucker needed a jump start in his car. And my dad's like, yeah, sure. Fuck yeah. I'll help you. Like, we were already parked next to each other. And the dude gets in his car and goes, starts blowing into a breathalyzer
Would not surprise
to
me.
jumpstart
In Wolf
his
Lake,
car.
it would not
to
surprise me.
jumpstart his fucking car, he breathalyzed into a tube, dude. It was the most white trash thing I have ever seen in my life. It was so insane. He's like, well, not only do I have a shitty vehicle and a bad battery, but man. Dude, and it takes like 10 seconds. Like, it's not a short little, like, it's like a,
Yeah, those things aren't fucking perfect, bro.
like, finally, dude. It was crazy, though. And I was like, what was that? To my dad, you know, it was like a fucking smart ass, like 13-year-old, like maybe even like 10. I was like,
Oh,
I already
sure.
knew what it was. I was like, yeah, what was that? You're just asking questions like, is that guy, like, you think he has a problem? And my dad just says, shoo, buddy.
Shoe, buddy. We're getting out of here.
That gentleman's got some problems.
Gentleman.
5'8" and got problems.
Yeah, that gentleman.
So he got himself a Willy Whopper and he got
5'9".
the fuck out of there.
Big step, Ron.
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get the fuck out of here, boys.
Let's get out of here.
man.
Creepers, guys. I was having fun.
Send us out, Cody.
I froze up.
All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Follow us on everything.
Follow us on everything.
Everything. Every social media platform. Stoop
If you shit with the door open or you're 5'8", get in contact with Brock.
don't, if you shoot with the door open, contact me. For 5'8", contact everyone else on this podcast except for me. If you're 5'9" in the elite club, contact me. We'll see you next week. Thank you for watching the Stoop Sitters podcast. This doesn't have to be a goodbye. This can be a see you later.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the Stoop Sitters podcast. And if you don't, your vibes are in the fucking basement.
Anything made you angry, make sure to email us, stoopsitters@gmail.com. If you want to email some funny videos, some of your mom's nudes, whatever's going to be the mix that day. So just feel free.
Follow our socials. Actually, just follow the TikTok. Who gives a fuck about any other social? Follow the TikTok. Stoop Sitters Pod.
If you're currently watching these videos in your mom's basement, here's one more and then a second one for you to also tune into.
This has been the Stoop Sitters podcast. There's currently a fart cooked up in the room. We got to get out of here.
Goodbye. No, see you later.